My name is Jeffrey. I play Meriadoc Stark, who is a dwarf cleric.
I'm Brendan. I'm playing Regolith Hipparchus, a half-moon elf sorcerer.
I'm Dorothy. I'm playing Elodie, who is a half-elf bard.
My name is Corey. I am playing Jiggy Cratermaker, the gnomish engineer.
My name is Daniel, and I run the character Isabella de Montagina. I am a halfling rogue.
My name's Amber Rose, and I play Gladiolus, the human fighter.
I am Trevor. I am the GM for this 13th-page campaign.
Alright, when last we met, you guys had traveled through the Moonwreck, met up with the camp of Crusaders and a camp of dwarves, managed to enlist some help from them, and some supplies and getting some trackers from the Crusader camp to help track down the scouting party that Connor Blackanvil had apparently left the dwarven camp with a few days ago. You eventually found the rest of the scouting party about 2 days away, killed to a single survivor, Connor, who
Surprise, surprise.
apparently either played dead or was not with the group when they were attacked or something, because after everyone else was dead, one of the dwarves was definitely killed by being stabbed in the back, incidentally. The orcs that had attacked the group had gone off through a valley, and Connor had apparently followed them for a ways. You guys followed along as well, eventually spotting the orcs off in the distance. Jiggy cut ahead of them and planted a bomb in a valley.
All of the bombs.
Yeah, a bomb using all of your explosives, yes. Planted a bomb and snuck back to the group, which you then timed to explode when the orc forces were traveling through the canyon. You did not stick around to watch the fireworks, however.
Much to my dismay.
Indeed. You found that the tracks split between Connor and the orc contingent. Connor's tracks headed toward the largest mountain in the Moonwreck, which is the site where the white was killed by the moon impacting the side of its head. The mountain appears to have been made out of what is left of the white, having a certain rigid bone structure and cave opening having a certain mouth-like quality. There is also a large chunk of moon rock embedded in it. Sneaking inside, you eventually found a large cavern full of a large freezing water pool, with a stream feeding in and out of it. Stalagmites everywhere made of ice. The floor is very slippery, and the whole place is very cold. The floor is slippery ice. You guys snuck up and through some translucent ice walls could see a large dragon speaking to a dwarf-shaped object, talking about some sort of planned alliance, and they appeared to be hammering out payment terms when Doc attempted to devise a way to get across the frozen pool via grappling hook, which made enough noise that it alerted the dragon to your presence, who then started making his way over here. Initiative was rolled. You guys were then attacked by a group of snowy sprite creatures made out of tumbly, swirling mists of snow.
It's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yeah, pretty much. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, but really cold. You smashed a couple of them. Jiggy got dragged into the ice pool by you got blown in by a huge gust of wind that blew through the area. Yes, it turns out Feramaug's lair has some magical defenses on it, which periodically have been attacking you. Spikes have jutted out of all of the walls and the stalagmites everywhere, as well as the wind blew you guys around and blew Jiggy into the ice pool. There was also a point where the ice pool surged a wave of water out over all of you, or tried to get over all of you. Jiggy is currently separated from the rest of the group in a separate little room, having climbed out of the ice water in the wrong place. There are still 3 snow sprites, which are currently hassling you guys. One of them is going to grab Regolith, going to grab him in a big snowy hug, and zip off with him. You can make an opportunity attack on him if you wanted, but
They're gonna get away
it's
anyway.
gonna run away. It's leaving the fight with Regolith. It's going to drag him off down this corridor over here.
I think it's just always surprised when people try and run away from her. She's like, oh, why would you run away from a fight?
Baffling. Who could ever conceive of such a thing?
Yeah, the whole concept just...
I don't know. I think you'd have to deal with that all the time.
When we left off, Jiggy and Doc are both currently vulnerable to cold damage. Feramaug has an action readied. Your Invocation of Knowledge is set to activate when the escalation hits 5. The escalation is currently 2. You have an Invocation of Strength up, so crits deal triple damage instead of double damage. That is the top of the round, and Jiggy's Molotov cocktail has been extinguished once again. And it is Jiggy's turn.
Okay. Well, this Molotov thing isn't working very well. So, I'm going to see if I can fish out the rope that we attached here earlier and grab the attention of the dragon by a certain noise that happened when it made impact, and try to use it to swing around.
Alright. Give me a dex check.
2.
Alright,
It's not a 1. Let's add it up.
don't bother.
Okay.
The hamsters
It was
are
almost a foregone conclusion. Because if you recall, Doc rolled a 10 to try and set that rope in the wall, and it's not secure.
I fall in the water, don't I?
Yes, you do. You
well
fall
done,
right in the
bro.
water.
Well done.
Maybe this time you can show up on the right side again.
Unlikely.
I'll leave it a fake.
This is Corey. Really? Really?
You take 15 points of cold damage. And you're in the water again. You could spend another move action trying to get out of there.
That would be lovely.
Sure, give me a strength check.
Much better.
Yep, that's gonna be good enough. Right. You managed to drag yourself out of the water. Which side would you like to be on?
The right side.
Odd is bad.
Oh, Jiggy drags himself out of the water, more or less where he fell into it. On the
Cursing.
side of the water, surrounded by...
Cursing.
I would like it stated again for the record. He's doing this to himself. The sprites are up.
If we die,
Well, you can forget me healing you.
Let's use the blue dice, because they're... One of them ran off with Regolith, so he's not in the fight anymore. The other two...
oh good, a whole one has been removed from combat. We're doing so well. Oh wait, no, one of them was taken out last time. We're down 2.
We're actually down 3 of them. There's only 2 left.
Ah, excellent.
They're both on Doc, however. They're both going to go for Doc. Alright.
I am not closer, and therefore drawing aggro.
Does 23 hit your AC?
Nope.
Does it hit your physical defense?
Yes.
Which is defense. I remember now they actually target.
Oh.
Oh dear.
They both hit you. Or 12 and 12, so 24 damage.
Alright.
Snowy grabs. And we do morph around you, covering you like amorphous snow blobs. Feramaug, he's not going to ready action.
I thought it was a she.
You don't know.
It is
It is a
ambiguously
dragon.
gendered.
It is a she. Anyway, Feramaug, pop its head out here. And yeah, icy breath.
Just pokes his head around the corner.
Normally, white dragons don't have the ability to breathe cold on will. It's an effect that happens when they bite you, sometimes. This one's dragon ability is that it can.
Delightful.
That is a 19 on the die on you, Jiggy. I assume that hits you.
Yeah, probably.
Alright. You are going to take 20... Oh, that's a crit, actually, because you're vulnerable to cold. You are going to take 40 points of cold damage.
I'm pretty sure you're dead now.
Almost. Not quite.
This is less than good.
40?
Yep, 40.
Yeah. Don't try to make it your challenge for yourself.
It's designed
That's
to
the
be a
GM's
challenge.
It's the
job.
last fight. By definition, it's going to be hard. Yeah. Gaddy, you're up.
Alright, well, obviously she's gonna move up over here and take a swing at the little cold people there. That's just a 19 versus AC.
No. 22
so.
AC.
Alright, comeback strike number 1. Oh wait, should I save these for the dragon?
I think my axe is going to deal with the dragon.
Alright, comeback strike number 1. Well, this guy's going back in the bag.
That's a 7, not a 1.
Well, yeah, but that's 17.
Yeah.
Right. I forget about the escalation all the time. The first
Still,
one
it's
would've
only
been
plus
21,
2, so.
So probably would've helped.
Alright, so you miss. Also, I remember you are down 1 cleave.
Yeah, I've already got
you're
that
up.
marked.
Alright. I'm going to try attacking the most damaged Stay Puft Mark.
One of them has taken 5 damage.
Alrighty. Die!
Oh,
That looks like a 2.
Yes.
I'm gonna put my die down.
14 versus AC.
Oh.
Whoa.
Anything else?
Shrapnel.
Do you need a heal?
No. Because of your temporary hit points, I'm still actually over my standard health.
Lovely. Well, I don't think anyone else needs...
You're not going to give me a heal?
Not.
Are you really going to
I'm
spite
not
me?
going to waste it.
I only got so much healing to go around, man. You're just gonna piss it away down the drain. I'm not gonna keep giving it to you.
So this could be a really short encounter, guys.
It could. Especially since no one has even hit Feramaug yet. She has 200 hit points.
I'm about to try.
Okay, if this goes south, we
There.
blame Brandon.
Right. Oh, yeah. Jiggy.
I was wondering what that tapping
That's only
was.
14 versus your physical defense.
No.
Doc, 23 physical defense.
Yep.
And Gaddy, 23 physical defense. Well, the plus side is, Jiggy, you managed to climb your way out by jabbing your daggers into the ice, and they're still in there, and you managed to hold on as the wind kicks up in this room again, and you two get to join Jiggy in having flown into the delightful pool of ice.
Wait, so is that the wind that's doing that?
Yeah,
Yes?
the
Don't
whirlwind
we
just
have
kicked
the
it.
advantage from our
Oh yeah,
various
that one's a
boots?
check, isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah,
that one's a
check.
strength check. My apologies. I was confusing with the other one.
Yeah.
It's indeed a strength check, which you need to
Oh,
make.
26. Presumably that's good enough.
That
19?
is 13.
Can I add war pet?
Not really.
Ah.
Unless you can think of a compelling reason why.
Well, I do have those daggers in there.
I'm wearing lots of heavy armor.
It's not a compelling reason why you should add a bonus.
Oh right, did we decide before that her adventuring training covered not getting blown off cliffs?
No.
From one? No? Okay. Well,
Wouldn't
still,
cover something like that.
still 26.
Yep, 26 is fine. Did your war veteran background perhaps involve any training in icy climates, anything like that? I'm asking you to furnish me with a story.
Alrighty.
I'm not denying you the bonus, I'm asking you to
Alright.
explain why it applies.
Well, during one last fight across the Orc Horde over one of these cliffs, I had to deal with two of them at once trying to push me off. Well,
Yeah, hung on for dear life.
I give up.
Alright, so you
Good
got
effort,
19.
good effort.
Yeah.
What'd you get, Corey?
I rolled an 8.
Alright, what does that add to?
That adds up to 13.
No. Okay, so Gaddy is actually going to remain on the shore, and Doc and Jiggy are going to take a bath.
And Gage is like, yeah. Great. This is where I would kill him for some AoE attacks. But, alas,
You're each going to take 15 points of cold damage.
Alrighty.
fighters are good for a lot of stuff.
Well,
Really?
it's not your best shot.
I think that says an enemy hits you.
Oh.
I'll allow it. The whole thing is you're supposed to sneer defiance at the guy who hit you and convince him that didn't hurt.
Yeah.
I don't think you can sneer defiance in a pond. You can sneer at. I'm saying you can sneer at Feramaug.
Yeah.
He's over there invisible.
Yeah,
Jiggy.
I'm going after her next turn.
Jiggy, you're up. Escalation is at 3.
My skin is pretty much blue at this point.
Probably. You want to make a strength check, try and get out of that pool again.
Oh, yes. Hey! I think
That's
that's fair
19 on the
enough to
die.
put it on the
Oh, yeah.
safe side. 19 on the die.
Which is the safe side?
Are you going to stay on the
I
south
don't need an
dragon,
answer.
or are you going to come back over here?
Why did you have to ask me that? It was going to be this until he asked me, but now I have options.
Scotty will yell, if you guys are done taking a bath,
Alright.
like have a nice relaxing swim.
Do you want to be
come
engaged
join
with the
me?
snow guys?
No.
Which will bring them, hopefully.
Still have an action?
Improved healing potion. You know, the champion tier 1.
Yep. The big one.
What's the
Are you
bonus
about?
again?
Did you just say you were throwing a Molotov at me?
No. I
Okay,
said it was
sorry, I
potion.
cut-
chug.
He's healing himself.
I zoned out for a moment and then
It
just
is a
turned
recovery plus
the big
2d8,
one, and I was
which
like,
caps
no,
at
don't
60.
be a Molotov, don't
I
be
have
a
it here.
Molotov.
You don't have. No. Wait, do you. Don't. What was the.
Well, you're supposed
It
to
was
write down
D8.
here where the recovery roll is.
Yeah.
Yeah, rogues are on d8s.
Just that some of these things, I
Although,
Oh, you're good.
imagine that was.
Some sprites are going to attack Gaddy.
yeah,
What was the bonus again?
right?
2d8.
So 7d8.
I don't think the 5 is going to hit, but the 14 will.
17 against your physical defense?
No.
Yeah. No.
But the 14
26
definitely
physical
hits.
defense will, yeah. 12 points of cold damage.
Yeah.
As it envelops you. Starts gnawing on you. Feramaug. Oh, Feramaug's going to be a giant, horrible person.
He's gonna freeze. She's gonna freeze the lake on top of us.
Yup. Well, it targets 1d3 nearby enemies, so she might hit more than just you. Oh, she only hits you. Yeah. Low cloud of freezing cold over the lake there. Ooh, I don't think she hits you though. 'Cause that is only 11 physical defense. Yeah, that's not gonna hit you. Right. But she does freeze the lake over on top of your head.
Oh, don't drown.
You are now under some ice.
Don't drown.
Gaddy, you're up.
Jiggy, are you going to throw that Molotov at the sprites? If I go behind the pool, will you throw the
His
behind-
Molotov's out and it's gone in a freezing pool like 3
Oh,
times
okay,
now.
so
I don't
it's
think
not
it's going
big.
to work.
No.
Alright, well, in that case, I'm taking a swing at the taking a swing at him.
Like at this point, the fluid in that bottle is mostly freezing water.
25.
25 on the spray? Yep.
Yeah. Even on the die, so I guess. Ooh, and +2, so I actually get another attack after that. 34.
Ow. Certainly hurt.
Okay, and I get to attack the other guy because...
Hack and slash?
Hack
Or
and slash.
cleave?
Hack and slash. Not cleave, I've used my cleave already.
I thought you had 2 of them.
No, I have 2 comeback strikes and 1 cleave. Aha! 27!
Yep.
Actually, it's 30 because of the escalation. Gotta remember that escalation. Never gonna remember the escalation. Oh, and I actually have to reroll that one because it was even. 41 damage.
That one looks very hurt.
Daddy's annoyed.
Doc, you're up.
Alright.
You're in some frozen pond.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to walk along the bottom until I hit my head against the ice sheet. Then I'm going to try to chop through it.
Sure. So you give me a strength. I was gonna say give me either con or strength.
Yeah.
Up to you.
That's a 2 on the die.
Nice.
I'm throwing this away.
Yeah.
Probably wise.
My similar die also went in the bag. I think that color scheme isn't a good color scheme.
You're gonna take 12 points of cold damage. I will point out, failing the checks to get out of the pool does not mean you don't get out of the pool. It just means you take too long doing it and take more damage.
Oh, okay.
So you do chop your way out. You're in there a while.
Alrighty.
Instead of falling in and going, ah, go, 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 you fall in and went, just
Where'd you get out?
floundered through it a while. Yep. So you still managed to dig your way out. Would you like to be on the side with your friends or the side with the giant dragon?
Well, first I'm going to shoot at the giant... That was that a standard action?
It's a move action to get out of the water.
Okay. I'm going to shoot at it with Spirits of the Righteous.
Okay. Where are you, though?
Right in front of it.
Okay. Like, engaged or not?
Just out of engagement.
Okay. Go for it.
Alrighty.
I don't know that engage, disengage is going to make a difference for someone with giant ice breath.
If you're using a ranged attack, it makes a difference. It's just what he's doing.
Oh, no, I don't mean if the
So your
word
dice
was,
really like 2s.
Would you like another d20?
Well, he's already changed that one.
Yeah, I know.
It's just the 2 really likes you. I'm getting the feeling that probably misses.
Let's see. 15 versus mental defense.
Actually hits.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Alright.
Ice dragons are not very smart, actually. They are dumb by the standards of dragons.
46 holy damage. And fewest hit points gets +4 to AC.
That'll be jiggy.
Although I don't think AC is really going to help out in this battle.
Lair. Oh, the lair. Oh, I think it's gonna go and wash over you guys again. This is the one's attack, bro. That is 21 physical defense on Doc. That is 17.
Nope.
And Gaddy, that is 18 physical defense.
Nope.
No.
21 does not hit you.
I have a
Physical
bonus
defense?
that brought it up to 22.
Your physical defense?
Yeah.
Yeah, he put his sigil on his armor and he got AC and physical defense.
Ah, nice.
I got AC, physical defense, and mental defense, which
I got AC and mental defense.
You guys can hand me the vulnerable cold things back.
Yay!
that's less than
As
helpful.
that effect is send it down. Jiggy, you're up.
Yay!
Okay. So, I'm going to turn around, see Doc is with the dragon, and go, oh, come on!
After all that.
Pretty sure I have a skill that allows me to do sneak attack
You're
with
back.
range if it's like an even number or something. Flying blade, that's it, right? You just throw a cleaver at him.
Okay. Doc's not engaged with him.
Oh, crap.
Doc is deliberately not engaged with him.
Alright, I'm gonna go run up and hit Snow Sprite with a wrench.
Sure.
The one that's most hurt.
Sure thing. Go for it.
I rolled a 1.
Good on you. Sprites. One of them is going to go for Jiggy with the penalty from your armor.
Yep.
That is 22 AC.
Exactly.
Alright, you take 12 points of cold damage. And one on Gaddy. It would be 26 AC.
26 AC?
Yep.
Yeah, it hits.
12 damage.
Are you sure that wasn't physical defense? Either way, it's a
That is
hit.
physical defense, sorry. I keep forgetting that. I'm used to 5th edition D&D where everything targets AC. And on their little stat card I just wrote plus 12 to attack. Didn't bother what it was to attack, too.
Fair enough.
Feramaug's gonna go over here and put Doc
Oh, wait a
between
minute.
us.
I had plus 4 AC. It didn't hit me.
Didn't hit AC.
It hit,
Hit physical defense, as she helpfully reminded me.
Right.
See? That's her fault. You should totally blame her for that. Feramaug is going to engage with Doc and use Claw Claw Bite. That's a terrible roll.
This is
16 is my high versus AC.
surprisingly
That
ineffective.
doesn't even hit
terrible.
my physical defense.
Yeah, that was terrible.
It's a surprisingly
Gaddy, you're up.
ineffective dragon.
Yep.
Well, 3 guesses what Gaddy's doing.
Right.
Attacking the nearest sprite. 18. Boo.
Nope.
Yeah,
Did you
no,
add
that's-
that?
22.
Yep.
Yes! The love of the gods.
Actually, sorry. Does 18 hit your AC? I don't think so.
Not AC.
Okay. Yeah, because dragons add this. I was looking at your set. I'm like, why is their attack bonus so low? Oh, right, because you're supposed to add an escalation die.
38.
38 damage to hurt guy.
Yeah.
Hurt guy explodes in a cloud of cold freeziness.
And I get to go up to the other one because it was an even
You're engaged with both.
attack. Well, yeah, but I get to attack
Oh.
again because.
Ah, I see. Attack and slashing.
Yes. And my crit win. So it's 1 higher than it was last time, so it hits.
Okay.
Presumably. Okay.
Shows what you know.
47.
47 damage.
Yes.
Ow.
And my crit window has expanded.
Yeah, that staggers it. Gaddy done?
Getty is done. Yeah, there's
Doc,
not
you're up.
really.
All right. Can I sort of
Very large dragon in front of you.
not disengage, but sort of maneuver myself so I'm not right between?
You mean just circle around her?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. So I'll just do that, and I'm going to attack it.
Sure.
I've completely forgot. I've blessed myself, so I should have been getting a 2+2 bonus.
Nice.
So it automatically takes 40 damage.
Yep. Still need to roll. If you roll an at 1, it doesn't.
Okay. So that's 25 versus AC.
Yep.
Alrighty. 34 plus the 40 before.
Yep. She's certainly staggered.
Was that just one hit?
No, that was 2 hits. She got
Okay.
hit by something earlier.
All right.
Alright. The lair axe. Everybody make strength check.
20.
13.
Yeah, 8. But. Yeah, 8.
That looks like a 2.
Yep.
I wouldn't get too stressed over math on that one.
No, well, no. I was just looking around. I'm like, anything to do? No. But the blade's frozen over, though, isn't it?
It was until Doc cut a big hole in it.
Ah, I gotta fall in the hole.
Possibly. You're actually not. But something bad is still going to happen to you, though.
Oh, goody. Are you getting impaled on a spike?
Yes, you do.
Oh, that's.
You both take 20 points of damage. Being impaled on spiky walls.
Oh, look.
Duck, you managed to hold your ground. Yay. Jiggy, you're up.
Are you saying there's an actual hole in your chest now?
I got impaled by spikes.
Gaddy's just like, tough it up.
Good times. All the spikes.
Alright,
All right, guys. I think I'm done now. I'm just gonna hang here and
pull out myself from the wall. I'm gonna reach for a healing potion. Realize I don't have any left. I can do the recovery thing. If
Rally.
that's- Rally, right?
As a standard action, you can rally.
Alright.
You
Alright.
do it once as a standard action. Every subsequent time you try to do it, you have to roll a save.
Alright, I'm gonna rally.
Alright.
I'm also going to align myself in a way that that I can spikes. How high are the spikes? Are there some at like floor level or?
It's
all
studded
over the
with
place.
Nuts. All right.
Yank.
There is no avoiding that if you get blown into them. You get blown into them, you take damage. Spike's turn. Gonna go over to Doc and try to attack Doc. That is an 18 on the die. So yeah, I think 30 hits you.
Yeah.
Take 12 points of cold damage.
Yay.
Don't worry, Doc. We're coming.
Feramaug. Going to try and claw and bite. Yeah. Fight. 26 AC
That hits.
and 24 AC.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright. Claw and a bite. You take 25 damage and then 25 more damage.
Okay, so 50.
Yep, 50 points of damage. And you are grabbed by Feramaug. You are in her mouth.
Alrighty.
She is going to wander over here with Doc in her mouth.
Horse.
Gaddy, you're up.
Alright, now
She wants to deal with you alone.
are we able to get around this part here without having to worry about getting the
No.
going? We have to go with
You have to either
All
jump
right.
over it or swing around it somehow or walk through it.
Alright, well, Gaddy's gonna start moving through that way and try to agilely get around this bit.
Alright, make me a dex check.
Yes.
Wait, your hammer's really, really long. Could you pole vault it?
Let's try.
I don't have reach tricks as a feat. And since reach tricks as a feat specifically gives you the ability to do stuff like
Yeah.
that, it feels like you shouldn't be able to do it without it. I almost took reach tricks. But I didn't.
Reach tricks the feet is more for things like tripping people. It's more
Okay.
for fighting with the weapon.
Well, it's gonna be a 20.
Yep, that's exactly what you need.
Excellent.
You get around
Just
over there.
push it, and if she can still make it to the sprite, smack it with a hammer.
If you double move on the ice, you have to make another check.
I need exactly a 20 to do it, so let's not.
Alright,
However, I
ranged
can
weapons?
use. Can I use my?
You can shoot
I've
at
got
stuff.
the whip, but I suspect that's going to be. Oh, it's once per battle though, and I'm probably not going to need it on Feramaug, but I might need it on. Okay, yeah, and just scary lashing whip
Right.
of scary death.
Or are you going to use it and then you're going to ski yourself across the ice?
Just like pull myself. Well, presumably I'll be able to. Oops, sorry. What do you have there? Oh, that's a critical actually.
Nice.
×3.
Yes. Triple damage crit.
Oh, super exciting. Watch me roll all twos. Okay.
It's dead. The
Yeah, that's good.
the 2 8s you rolled alone
So-
are enough to kill it with
yeah.
triple damage.
Alright, well, yeah, it's dead. So wait, that was a move and an attack. That's your whole
Your whip wraps
turn,
around
right?
it, goes. Ow.
It really enjoys eating sprites. What can
It
I
does.
say?
Sprites are delicious.
Yeah. And if I have if I'm still able to do it, I will drink a healing potion. If not, I will use the feature of my belt
You would
to...
be using the feature to do it.
I will use the feature of my belt to give myself a fancy healing potion. Recovery. Plus 2d8.
There. Oh, fun. Time to cover your well in water.
Wait, what about me?
You two. You're standing in a pool.
No, I think you skipped my turn.
Oh, I did, yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm right now in the mouth of a dragon.
yes, you are. You
Can
are
I-
restrained.
Oh,
Restrained in a big mouth.
would I be able to run to the back of the throat, grab onto its uvula, and try chopping at its brain?
No. You are hampered.
Okay.
Hampered and stuck. You can only make basic attacks. Normally being hampered would allow you to move, but you're also stuck, which prevents you from moving. So
You're pretty...
you can't move anywhere, and you can only make basic attacks.
All right, so I hit it with my axe.
Sure.
That is an 18 on the die.
Okay. You're gonna hit it.
Yeah. Does it still get the 40 damage with... Yep. 25 damage plus the 40.
Okay. So 65.
Yeah. And I can't heal myself. Oh, I have that daily free action as a function of my armor.
That was replaced, wasn't it?
Yeah, with a healing potion.
Yeah. You're still hampered though.
Alright.
I think you can still use items though, so
Yeah.
you can do that. Anyway, the lair would act, except someone has a ready action that he's been waiting for a long time. Somebody named Ahrankorrahz. Doc, you'll be somewhat happy to know that Feramaug abruptly keels over. You'll be unhappy to know that a spectral icy spirit flows out of her body and into the ground.
What the heck just happened?
Oh no.
Good question.
Oh, she's hot. She's body hopping.
Jiggy is up. Any of you can roll me a wisdom check right now.
Oh no.
Do we really
Please
need
tell
to?
me she's not gonna end up with Brandon. As long as she's gonna end up with Brandon, it's all good.
That would be a 28.
You notice something. When Feramaug sinks into the ground, all the very outer edges of this room, some little runes start glowing.
Oh, she just merged with her lair. Oh.
She merged with her lair.
You're not sure.
What?
Her spirit floated into the ground, and there's some runes glowing around here. You're not sure what she did. Unless you'd like
What
to
are
spend a
dragons?
turn going and examining runes.
Dragons are scary and can do anything, apparently.
Yes, they are. They're
do
very,
not
very
like
scary.
dragons. Getty probably loves them.
Doing anything, Jiggy?
Sure. I got pretty high intelligence. I'll examine those runes.
Sure. Give me an intelligence
Distracted
check.
by the shiny rune.
So no much trickery,
This
That
is
is
not a
magic.
trickery spell.
unless you call exotic chef magical.
Not really.
Many things, but magic, no.
I rolled a 2.
You have no idea. Yeah, Feramaug's initiative. The cavern starts shaking violently and looks like it's beginning to collapse. At this point, all the enemies you know about are dead. Doc, though, you can see a dwarf over there who appears to be been hiding behind the stalagmite the entire time. He runs off toward that passageway. Alright, I am going to say we're out of initiative here, as Ahrankorrahz is running away from you, and the cavern appears to be collapsing.
I chase after Ahrankorrahz.
Actually, anyone can give me an intelligence check.
I crit.
Okay.
19 on the die.
7.
The cavern's not collapsing, it's waking up.
Oh, crap.
That's what you get when your cavern is in fact a giant dead
You realize
dragon.
what Ahrankorrahz did was the same spell that put his spirit in another body. He stuck Feramaug in this cavern, in the White's body.
Yeah. Oh no, it's another Draco Lich. It's a giant Draco Lich.
Pretty much.
How
You guys
many
like to
times-
flee out of this cavern?
How many times can we fall out of a flying enemy?
I'm gonna say 3. I suspect 3 before the campaign's over.
Turn undead.
Sorry.
Yeah, that'll work. but We'll see. Well, it'll work if I roll correctly.
Alright, let's... So, time to start stabbing the ground? Hey, I am wearing...
Well, the cavern's currently shifting unnaturally.
I am-
You rolled pretty high too. Actually, I'm gonna say you also realize the cavern's waking up and becoming alive. Your crit, you realize what you're standing in right now. Atrium, ventricle, ventricle.
Yeah, hard.
You're standing in its heart. It is currently constricting. You may want to not be in this cavern in a minute. You can also guess that that would probably lead to the lungs, which would lead to a mouth and lead to a way out.
Everyone, follow me!
Entertainingly, Gaddy is wearing stiletto heels.
Everyone can give me either strength, dex, or con to flee.
22.
Presumably running out of situations is that's
Sure.
covered in her adventuring.
Cavern collapsing after you kill the big guy? Oh yeah, totally
Yeah,
in
they
that.
actually-
Totally in that wheelhouse.
You know, actually, her and her
Load bearing
brothers,
boss.
her brothers, quite frequently, they have to do obstacle courses, and collapsing caves were a favorite of her dad's. But you know, they weren't like fake collapsing caves. It was just they put you in a cave and then
It was
collapsed
actually just a
it.
cave and then a bomb.
Engineering for engineering botch ups.
Sure.
22, and if the bonus from her shoes on the slippery terrain counts, then 24.
Okay.
24.
Oh yeah, 23 because of my fleet feather boots.
All right. You guys managed to get out of the cavern unscathed. Get to what appears to be a mouth, which is starting to move. Get out of it. At which point it closes.
it's collapsing! This isn't a cave!
Exactly. As you get out, what you realize is you are standing by the mouth of a very large dragon, which is now closed. And some air is starting to move through the nostrils. You can see a dwarven figure is making its way over the head toward the back of the dragon. Would you like to give chase?
Yes.
All right. You guys run up on top of the dragon's back as it wakes up and takes to the air. You are now on the back of a giant flying dragon. Its very large wings spread out and beat and send waves of icy cold flowing in either direction, frosting over the landscape even more, sending pillars of ice up into the air.
This would be a really good
Nearby-
time to signal the Crusaders.
Nearby, you can see a group of orcs who are digging themselves out of a snowbank while one of them is shouting at you. Well, a very large one is shouting at the others and also at you, just by
Are they
association.
shouting at me specifically or at the giant dragon?
The dragon, everyone, really. Actually,
Yeah, can they even like see us on top of that thing? I
he
think
rolls
they-
a 19 on his perception check. He can see you, and he can see that you're holding his axe. It was stolen from somebody. Turns out it was the Orc Lord.
Oh, lovely.
Right. The giant dragon is taken to the air, and you guys can treat this as a new combat while you're running, so you can roll recharges for stuff and spend recoveries.
Well, I prepare an
Potion belt does not recharge,
Damn it.
but everything else is back to normal. I will.
Okay.
So I have both of my hamster comeback strikes and my pumpkin sleeve.
My jeweled glove has been completely useless these past couple of days. I think the cold is affecting it.
Totally.
Yeah, because it hasn't been able to recharge every single battle we fought.
And guys, Rachel's like, if we can steer this toward the Crusader and Dwarf camps.
And everyone will die.
Entirely possible.
Well, they'll probably kill the dragon. We'll follow. We'll die from the fall.
Yeah, the orcs are going to probably try to get the axe by shooting the dragon down, right?
You're not sure? As you guys are done all your various things, the dragon is buffing its wings, leaving you staggering and holding on for dear life.
Stiletto shoes.
Spearing into it where necessary.
Yeah.
It begins flapping and flying up. You can see ahead of you where all the orcs and stuff are. They are actually climbing up some canyon walls, where the dragon is currently flying towards. As it hasn't gained enough elevation quickly enough, it flies through the canyon. Several orcs, including the Orc Lord, jump off of the canyon walls and onto it, accompanying you guys on your trip.
But we never actually figured out what was going on with the Crusader boss lady, with her whole
No, you didn't.
super suspiciousness.
No, she didn't like you.
Yeah, that's not something Daddy's unfamiliar with, so.
18 initiative.
Oh,
That's a 9.
19. Really crappy initiative for all things considered.
There's a horde of about, I'm going to say, only 10 goblins, since you did collapse their army, so there's not as many of them. There are no orcs other than the one very large Orc Lord who has landed, again, because you destroyed a portion of his forces. It is the Orc Lord, about 10 goblins, and 2 hill giants. Also Ahrankorrahz. He's also here, yeah, incidentally. Orc Lord. He has a high initiative bonus, shockingly.
I imagine he's probably going straight for you and your axe.
Giants are slow. Giants don't like being on a giant flying thing. Makes it very hard for them to stand up straight. Wavy, wacky, waving arm man all over the place. Yes, indeed. The Orc Lord is up first.
So,
So guys, how screwed do you feel? How screwed do you feel? How screwed do you feel?
well, if I was a screw, the screwdriver would have screwed me so hard that the metal would be completely torn and be unable to be removed. Engineering reference. And after a moment, just a few seconds later, he goes, "Wait, I could have said that better."
Oh no, don't stop on my account.
Hey, she asked.
Yeah, no. Anyway.
You have a lot of fun with screwdrivers, don't you?
I'm not going to honor that with a response. Wait, damn it.
Yeah, I imagine Yeti's pretty much in her element right now. Pretty excited to be here.
Alright.
Excited to be on this dragon, about to fight Orc Lord, and
I just want to express how happy I am to be here.
well, you have to know that at
Speaking of.
every family reunion, they always talk about like what was your biggest, your most impressive fight, your most impressive kill, like been gone. And if she can take down the Orc Lord and or this giant skeletal white dragon, she is going to win.
First up is the Orc Lord. He is an enormous, imposing orc. He is covered in tattoos, apparently of every tribe of orcs, which is covering his body. Orcish tribal tattoos. Each one is like this big. There are that many tribes. His entire skin appears covered with them. He has piercings in his ears, his nose, his lip, and he is holding a gigantic great club, and he is wearing no armor save for a loincloth. And he is going
very
to
high physical defense.
and he is going to run at Doc screaming with a club.
Alrighty.
Ooh, he actually misses you. Managed to duck out of the way, and he slams his huge club into the back of the dragon, which roars in pain when he hits it.
Oh, lovely.
Which should give you some indication of how badly that would have hurt.
Yeah.
Next up is the goblins. We're going to go and reinforce their king. There are 10 of them, 2 little groups. One of the groups is going to go over and start bothering Gaddy. And the other group is going to go over and start bothering Dog. Gaddy! Horde of goblins! Arr.
Wow, that's a lot of goblins.
That's only half of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm really glad I drank that healing potion.
What is your AC?
25.
Okay. None of those guys actually hit you.
But all the next 5 are gonna hit, so it's okay.
Which of
It's
them
okay.
was trying to hit me? Because I have
None of
function.
them.
Half
All of them
damage
hurt.
is. Oh, all of them hurt?
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
Yep.
Right, you have
The
that
other
special
5
thing that
are going
gets your
after you.
attention.
Because you have a giant axe. They're not actually going to try and attack you, though. They're going to try and take your axe away.
Oh.
They're all going to try and disarm you. Because they're jerks. None of them get anywhere, though. Because you're just going, no. You just like hold it up and they go like, try to get at it.
I'll get in there shortly.
Gaddy, you're up.
First thing I'm gonna do is try and shove the
two giants are going like,
Am I close enough to him that I can get engaged with the people engaged with him without disengaging with the people I'm not presently engaged with? Okay. Alright. I guess I'm gonna have to start taking these guys down before I can get over there and draw some aggro from you. I'm sorry.
Ah, well.
At least since the Orc Lord would probably still go after you, at least it'd give you a... Or I could try and disengage, but I would unlikely to disengage from 5 at once. Alright, so I'll just swing at the nearest goblin. Oh, initiative, the thing's back at 0, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Ah!
New fight.
15.
15? No.
Then I'm using one of my comeback strikes.
Goblin goes,
It's too short.
leans back, whoop. And then the back swing.
21.
Yep. No, actually.
What?
22 AC. Haha.
Wait,
The
but...
back swing comes by and goes,
But if I miss, sorry. There was the one thing I didn't think to refresh my memory on is, oh, it's even. Never mind.
you go to take a big swing at the goblin, he ducks, and then you take the back swing at him as he's like gets up to laugh at you. He goes, "Whoo!" The axe whistles in past his back. It just trims off some of his chin stubble. I believe he takes 5 damage.
Die, you failed me. You got me all through the last half of that combat.
Ahrankorrahz is up. Ahrankorrahz, or looking all the world like Connor Blackhandle, average common priestly dwarf.
Yep.
His holy symbols around his neck. You do notice something odd about it, which is also attached to the same chain.
Yeah.
There is what looks like a doll head and a very large green emerald.
One of them must be Connor, and the other one must be the phylactery.
Sure.
Okay, does...
Doc, you recognize the doll head.
Yeah.
It's actually the head of a bobblehead Perry once possessed, which contained the soul of Cracker the Troll. So apparently he has that too.
Oh dear.
The first thing he's going to do is put that in his shirt, so it's not easily accessible, because he's a jerk that way. And he is going to come over to Jiggy. And he is going to draw a longsword and tell you that you've been a thorn in his side for far too long.
Well, this is one thorn that's gonna kick your bottom. Damn, that.
Well, this thorn is about to take you down. Man, that sounded a lot better in my head. 27 AC.
27 AC. Yes, that hits.
Alright, you take 25 points of damage as he carves you solidly across the arm with a longsword.
Ah. Who did that?
Ahrankorrahz.
How much damage?
25. As he did so, you noticed the muscles in his arm are bulging quite visibly. And as he attacks you, he demands to know why you're constantly interfering with his plans.
Because they're evil plans!
Jiggy, you're up. What's so evil about wanting more? I've accomplished far more in a few months than Connor would ever in his life. Jiggy, you're up. Another thing you notice, Jiggy, is he's wearing a signet ring of the House of Blackhandle.
Alright, Thief Strike.
And you're actually guessing that if you were going to stick Connor's soul anywhere, something with some similarity or a possession of his might work better.
And
So that might
wasn't
be what
it
it's in.
already established
And
that
you
the
do,
soul was
strongly
in the ring?
suspect it was put in a ring. Yep.
Alright, Thief Strike.
Okay. I'll tell you the ring is not an easily stolen thing.
I'm actually going to try to aim for the doll, because I think that's what's boosting his muscles.
Sure. Add it up.
Yeah, 25 versus physical defense.
Yep. Yeah, I got him.
Oops, I accidentally added level twice.
Well, I can tell you right now you're not going to get him then. If it was 25 adding your level twice, you missed.
I guess that's just 5 damage.
Alright.
Don't do that yet. I'm going to have to verify
I've been
whether or
forgetting
not,
to add
because
my
it's not
level
written down
skill
here.
checks.
Thief strike.
Yeah, I have it right here. There's nothing for miss.
Any move actions you'd like to do there, Jiggy? Disengage from Ahrankorrahz, perhaps?
Yeah, sure. It's something. 15 on the die?
Yep.
Okay.
Where would you like to go? You got Doc surrounded by some goblins and the Orc Lord, and Gaddy with 5 goblins around her, and 2 giants who are off each on their own going, whoop, whoop. Look like they're regaining their feet.
Well, I already used my standard action,
Yes, you
so
did.
I can't try to trip one of those giants.
Doc could probably use the help more.
what
You're
does
less
reach
likely to get
tricks
hit over by me.
use? Is it a quick action or standard?
It's not any kind of action. It
It
allows
just
you to do
allows
things
it.
like trip, or hit things you're not technically engaged with, or like maybe make an attack while you're engaged against something going near your group kind of thing. It's a catch-all thing for all the feats in like 3rd edition that let you like trip things or try to disarm guys with a weapon and stuff like that.
Well, I guess you won't allow me to say, use a pole and just jam it underneath one of the giant's feet and use a lever.
Not without a standard action, though. No.
Alright.
If you had an action, I would allow that.
Alright then. Another time then. I'll just step away from Ahrankorrahz.
Not engaged with anyone?
No.
Okay. Giant turn.
Okay.
I mean-
if you'd come over by me and Ahrankorrahz followed you, he would have a harder time hitting you.
Oh.
Too late. Giants are going to come over to you, Jiggy. First one is going to take a swing at you with its big giant club. That is only a 15 AC. Yep. Alright. You do a thing when creatures miss, correct? In melee with you?
Yeah, but I misspoke. I only win momentum. I don't have
Okay.
momentum.
Other one. You want to take a swing at you as well with his big gnarly club. He rolls a 6 on the die. Miss, but is a natural 6 or better. So he still does half damage. Close is good enough. You take 22 points of damage on a miss.
Oh boy.
Welcome to Giants. Duck, you're up.
Alrighty.
5 goblins and the king of the orcs in your face.
I suggest turn undead.
Turn undead at the ground?
You're pretty sure it wouldn't work.
Oh, that would have been a good way to get everybody dead. It would have.
It would have killed all of you if it worked.
It would have accomplished.
It's one
our
way to
goal.
end the campaign. I will say if you want to kill all of everybody to end the campaign, you can try.
This is the
This
beauty
is
of
not
it.
your decision.
I packed a parachute.
Where's your good cheek?
Ah, nuts.
I have fleet feather boots.
It's not written on there.
I could kill the dragon and then jump to a safe
Because I
ledge.
don't recall allowing a parachute.
Well, if you're not going to allow it, I can just retcon and say I don't have one.
Parachutes don't exist.
Alright then, I don't have a parachute.
And we don't have anyone who can cast Featherfall, or whatever the 13th age equivalent to Featherfall is.
You're a little high up for your fleet feather boots, but if the dragon started crashing, you might be able to jump to something nearby before it impacts you.
Latch on first.
So it's possible that you might survive.
How much do I like my friends?
Good question.
I'll save it.
Alright.
If we start dying, losing, then bring it down.
We'll call that Plan B. Plan B for blunder.
No, Plan Z.
We'll call it Plan F, Fiery Crash. Frozen Crash.
So I'm just gonna
Jiggy bags
swing my
of
axe in a wide arc, try to hit as many goblins as I can.
Sure.
Right, that'll be 26 versus AC.
Yep.
Alrighty. 26 damage.
You managed to cleave one of the goblins' heads off. The other one's a duck. After seeing this, escalation at 1. The Orc Lord is up. The Orc Lord is going to try and hit you again. That is an 18 on the die, which is going to be 23 AC. His attack bonus is hilariously terrible.
Yeah, it is. It misses.
Nice. He does 40 points of damage on this.
Yeah.
So the mechanic of the Orc Lord is his attack bonus is basically 0.
Yeah.
But if he actually hits you, you just die.
Oh.
Yeah. So his 18 against AC there.
Yeah.
His miss does 40 damage.
Okay. And with one hit, I am staggered.
Yep. He didn't even hit you. So that's his shtick. He is not in any way, shape, or form a competent fighter, as far as you can tell. He is just that strong. When he misses you and, like, idly elbows you in passing, you are, like, ringing-eared concussion. Goblins! Hordes thereof. On Gaddy. Yes, what was your AC again?
25.
Okay, so these 3 are going to hit you
Bring
for
it.
12 points of damage each.
Ouch.
As 3 of the goblins circle you and start jabbing little spears into your butt. The other 5 goblins.
Oh, right, new battle. Is that your best shot?
Sure.
I'm gonna need that.
More goblins are coming. One of the goblins crits you. What's your AC, Doc?
24.
You might need to bring that dragon down before this is over.
Okay, 3 of them hit you, 1 of them crits. So you take 48 damage total.
Okay.
One of them gets his spear right up under your armor, through a little crack into your gut. It's twisting and spinning it around.
And
Like
I
you
am
trying to
staggered
spin
again.
roast your intestines. Gaddy, you're up.
Swing at the goblins. 21.
Nope.
Did you add that?
Yeah, that was how it went from 20 to 21. Ah,
Do you have another
I do.
anything going? Now's the time to use it.
Come
All
back.
the robot crab syndrome you've ever suffered. Now is the time.
Well, there's also giants and Orc Lords and Ahrankorrahz
Yep.
to worry about.
None of them are going to be very helpful if your allies are all dead.
Yeah,
If
so-
you're fighting goblins.
Oh, yes, okay. 28.
Oh yeah.
Presumably that hits.
Oh yeah.
My crit window is expanded again.
I will also point out, Jeffrey, if you are concerned, an Orc Lord crit does not auto-hit.
Okay.
So if your AC is above 20, he can't ever do the insta-kill.
Ah, lovely.
Okay, good.
This is why he is considered a menace of anyone who can't get their AC that high. What happens if he crits is he makes another attack.
Okay.
So still bad. He's the most dangerous, incompetent maniac you've ever seen. It's like a 12-year-old with a flamethrower.
41.
41 damage?
Yes.
Good. You managed to smash one of the goblins, tie him up, pull the lash sideways, hurl the goblin into another one, both of them stagger, tumble away along one of the giant wings, which then eats up and flings both of them off into the distance as they go, one of them has bright red long hair, the other one has short blue hair.
And I'll use that cleave, sounds after dropping a foe, and try and take out another set. If we'll screw that. Okay, that was a miss.
Ahrankorrahz is up. No one's currently engaged with the Ahrankorrahz.
That's a thing.
Probably wise.
Oh,
Ahrankorrahz is not a safe thing to be in contact with. See, he wants to kill you, Doc, but there's also an Orc Lord next to you who's not his friend.
Yeah.
And he's not stupid enough to get into that scrum. So he's actually going to... Would he hate Jiggy or Gaddy more? That's a good question.
Gaddy has aggro armor.
Yeah, I have aggro armor. Also, he's had very little contact with either of us.
he's
Well,
So
the thing
more
is,
of them with
he's
more
been
with me. But
scrying
fine,
you guys
scrying,
the entire time.
True.
So, yeah. I think he would probably hate
I was
you
gonna
a
say,
bit
I
more.
would say, I'm the one who's
If
been
only
going
because
after
you're
things.
related to the Crusader.
I'm all like, dragon killing, yay!
So he's going to come over to you, and he is going to try and take his longsword to your guts. He will choose the 16.
Yeah.
As he attacks you, incidentally, the green gem on his neck, you can see it just under his robes, is glowing brightly. Yes. He has a trait called Grace of the Green. As long as he has that stupid thing, he rolls 2d20 on every d20 rolls and picks a result. He has 30 against AC for 25 points of damage. And then he got a 16 or better, so he gets to make a Share Madness attack as a free action,
Okay.
hitting two of you. Two nearby enemies.
plus
So I'm going to
side,
say you and Jiggy.
On the plus side, I'm now bloodied, so I do extra damage.
Both of you feel a rippling twisting in your heads, and you start to think, you know, maybe he's got a point. Ruling the entire kingdom would be a great idea. And then you realize that's absolutely insane and a complete logistical nightmare. On Jiggy, that is 17 on the die plus 14 mental defense. Yeah, he's going to hit you.
yeah.
25 psychic damage, and you are hampered. Save ends.
Okay.
And on Gaddy, that is only a 24 mental defense.
Yes, against my 17 mental defense.
25 psychic damage, and you're hampered. Save ends.
Yeah, and you know, you should have taken a penalty to that anyway, because you know, genetic predisposition to conquering. Yeah, that makes perfect
But you start
sense.
to realize the full scope of what he's
So-
actually planning to do. You
So-
actually get a glimpse of something. Both of you do. That green stone he's wearing around his neck. Basically, what this attack does. Ahrankorrahz is insane, like provably insane. That is his trait, Twisted Mind.
Does that keep it in?
He is nuts. He is crazy enough to think he can conquer the Dwarven Kingdom. He thinks that once he's Low King, he'll be able to reveal what he is and people will love him. He is not sane. What that stone he's carrying is since you guys opened communications, well, most of you, of the people here, opened the tunnels to the Elf Queen's land,
Yeah.
he sent forces over there to steal the gem that houses the green soul from the Elf Queen. That's what that is. That's what's giving him the trait Grace of the Green.
Yeah, and well, and not to. So I'm presently at 10 HP
Alright. You're also hampered.
and hampered.
Hampered means you're restricted to making basic attacks, which means no flexible attacks.
I don't have anything that's not a flexible attack.
You have basic attack.
So just like
It's gonna
roll
look
the
the
die,
same
add
as...
damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jiggy, you're up.
All right.
Hampered boy. You got two giants in your face.
Does that mean no sneak attack?
Correct.
Alright.
You have no friends.
How much
You
do
could
we
try
have
and
by way of
disengage from them and
HP
get
at
into a
the
different engagement.
34.
Yeah.
Okay, so that
11 on the
drops.
No, 'cause
bring the
there's
dragon
two.
down.
Yeah.
So you remain there. You try to run away, and one of them just sort of boots you with his foot, and you go, as it feels much like a barn door has hit you.
Alright. Alright. Well, they still have unstable footing, right?
No, they stopped that.
Ah, darn.
That was just my
Lost.
explanation for why their initiative was so terrible.
Just out of curiosity, are we able to see what direction we're flying?
Oh yeah, you can see actually you're just coming close to the Crusader and the Dwarven encampments right now, which was 2 days' walk from where you started, which the distance has been passed in about 6 seconds.
Alright,
Moving very fast.
let's see. That
See
is
if we
11 on the die.
can steer this thing lower so I can hit it in the ground.
9, so 21 versus AC.
On the giant? Yep.
Alright, 28.
28 damage?
Yeah, 28 damage.
You stab him solidly right in the foot. You whack him on the big toe with a wrench and he goes, "Arr! Arr! Stub toe is the worst thing! Arr!" Giant's turn.
Keep bugging me and your shins are next.
No, not my shins. Let's try and pulverize you for that.
Oh,
Wow. They both rolled like garbage.
Deflection!
Alright?
Basically, one of their attacks is going to go and hit the giant instead for full damage. Because I have the feat for it.
One of them goes, "Ah!" overhand, he bonks down. The other one goes, "Ah!" overhand, and hits him on the back of the head. "Ah! Oh, Bill, why you do that? Sorry, me not think you swing same way." Doc, you're up.
Alrighty.
Other one goes, "Raising."
Can we say that my fight with the Orc Lord is near one of the wings?
Sure.
Alrighty. I'm wondering if I hit my axe down at the dragon itself, right near where the wing is, if I can get it to sort of tilt over and everyone to drop off.
Try and entice it to sort of roll a bit.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Daddy, Jiggy, hold on to something!
I will say you don't need to roll to trigger this. You need to roll to not fall off when it starts tilting. All of you do, in fact.
oh crit! I crit! Oh,
Giants.
glorious crit! Glorious crit!
Whereas, seeds.
Oh, glorious.
Ah, the goblins.
Goodbye.
That one not only does not succeed, but it falls and hits another goblin and sends that one off. Those three make it. One's like, yaddy. Alright, 5 goblins survive that.
Everyone
Did
else
you roll
dies?
5 goblins for the ones that were fighting me?
Oh, no, I shouldn't have
Because
done
yeah, there were only 3 left.
And I roll
5 goblins died. There are actually only 2 goblins left. One on each of you.
21.
Anyone? Alright. You succeed. What did you get?
I got 14 plus 9, 22.
Okay.
Crit.
Alright. You 3 manage to hold on as the dragon does not merely tilt, it actually rotates completely around, upside down, as you are holding onto your axe. The Orc Lord also holds on, holding onto one great snowy scale. Ahrankorrahz actually runs along essentially the wings as they have a big snap beat. He runs around like that
Okay.
to prevent from falling off.
Sorry.
He has gracefulness going for him. The 2 giants fail miserably. Both of them spiral away into the frosty tundra and slam. As you see, you're passing the dwarf and crusader camp. The two giants rocket in like missiles, slamming into large tents. One of them blasts through several tents of the dwarf camp. The other one slams into the watchtower on the crusaders camp, shattering it into little splinters. Some guy on top goes Wilhelm's off of it. However, when that happens, from the dwarven encampment, a bunch of little grappling hooks flip up. They look like they've been fired from little crossbows. One of them manages to hook on and get purchase, and you can see Bjorn Bonesplitter. Anyone, Doc, you can play Bjorn Bonesplitter.
Yay!
He's holding onto a rope and laboriously, hand over hand, climbs his way up onto the dragon.
Do it like this
What you
guy.
also see is when the watchtower collapsed, 2 guys actually fell off. One did the Wilhelm screen into a tent that impaled on a tent peg. The other one, his cloak, actually snapped up and formed a pair of demonic wings and flew up. That is Winston Baradier, brother.
He wins it.
Also flying up along with him is Captain Aelin Beard, bird. which Jiggy can play, is also flying up on here. So some new combatants have joined in. And I'm going to put them on initiative as friendlies.
Yay!
I'm going to put them on initiative as friendlies, question mark.
Well, presumably Winston's not going to attack his sister. The others, maybe. Presumably not his sister. Presumably.
That was Doc, and the friendlies are up now. Alrighty. I'm going to give you a point of the escalation because friendlies are showing.
Oh wait, I can still heal myself, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, so
I only used a standard action for that, right?
the 3 friendly creatures act, so you can just do it clockwise or counterclockwise.
Yeah.
However you want to do it. You can go up first.
So,
Captain Alien.
can I know something a little bit more about Alien Bird so I can get inside of this
Alien
head?
Bird. What you know is that she hates you three, wants to kill the Orc Lord, and does not really care if any of the 3 of you die. Her feelings toward Connor Blackhandle, she doesn't really believe he's anything you've claimed him to be. Mostly her primary focus is killing the Orc Lord, and if possible, you guys.
Alright.
She'd really like you guys to be dead.
I really want to know what this chick's
But
deal is.
she would not do so in an obvious fashion.
Alright, so,
But if she could maybe, like, nudge one of you guys off the cliff, she'd do it.
so where's the Orc Lord, and is there anybody nearby?
Doc is next to the Orc Lord, along with one goblin.
Alright. She's going to run over, grab the goblin by the eyeballs, like a bowling ball.
Okay.
Oh wait, I still had a move action. I'm gonna try to disengage from the Orc Lord.
Okay.
Nope.
And going to throw it directly into the Orc Lord's face as a distraction while she tries to impale with her saber.
Sure. Go for it. Give me that attack roll.
Although, good choice giving the one that wants to get the party members to Corey.
Oh yeah.
That was a very good choice.
That
Daniel was
is,
here, I had to give it to him.
16, that is 27 versus AC.
Yep, you hit the goblin. You hit the Orc Lord.
Okay. That is a hit. It's also a natural even. If that means anything.
Does it say it means anything?
I don't know.
It says natural 16 plus something.
It says natural even miss. If you miss, but the roll is even, it does damage. Still.
Ah, right.
And the longbow attack has an effect if you miss.
Yeah.
Roll, or
It's only
hit
the
and
first
roll.
miss. Oh, yours is different.
Oh, you're just
Yeah,
attacking
they're
him
not
with a
the
sword?
I said her
Well,
longbow. Her longbow.
I did kind of flavor it a little bit.
Your longbow's thing is basically roll 2d20
Yeah.
when you attack. You roll an
Oh,
attack.
for
It's more like
every longbow? I assume it's just the
you
first
roll
time
an
you miss
attack
with the longbow.
on a turn. So if you roll and miss, you can re-roll.
Ah, delightful.
Oh,
Excellent.
what about the goblin?
What roll damage, please? I will explain what happens to the goblin.
Okay, no, it's just 20 damage. There's
20 damage? Okay. Right. What actually happens is she grabs the goblin, throws him in the Orc Lord's face. He goes, "Wah!" Bounces off the Orc Lord, falls on the ground. She stabs the Orc Lord, like clean through the heart, actually. When she pulls her sword out, there's no wound. The goblin on the ground has a huge wound in its heart, and it twitches a couple of times and then dies.
Ah, lovely.
Fun with the Orc Lord. Orc Lord does not have a hit point total.
He has many.
He has minions.
So we just killed
This
him.
is actually the secret of why he's so hard to kill. Whenever he takes damage, a nearby goblin giant or orc takes the damage instead. It's
So-
also why no other orc has ever beaten him in single combat.
Kill.
Because they stab him and he just makes them die.
Like, that was a stupid move, bro.
So my just dropping them all onto the
That is
ground.
severely weakened him.
Well done. High five.
Alrighty. So the Orn Blown Splitter is what's this R shoot them?
R is ranged attack.
Okay. So it's instead of a standard action.
It is a standard action.
Yeah.
It just means it's a ranged weapon.
Yeah.
It provokes if you do it in melee.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
Which incidentally, longbow attack should have on it.
Sorry.
Longbow should also have that trait, that it's a ranged attack.
Yeah. I assumed it was a ranged attack.
The main
Alright.
reason I put it on that one is because it's not an attack he does.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's he makes somebody else shoot something.
Alright. Anyone what's your guy's shooting?
Plus 11 versus AC.
Okay, anything
longbow.
special?
Yeah, if he misses, he gets to roll another. He gets to roll again.
Okay. You shoot the Orc Lord.
Alright. Let's
Does
say.
Winston Paradier take orders from the Dwarven Camp?
No, he really wouldn't.
He tells you go screw yourself.
Alright, fine. I
probably-
go into the Orc. Is that?
No, you use the action. You didn't know he wouldn't agree.
Yeah, I'm so.
Winston does have an action.
Yeah, after Gaddy's turn, he would, because she'd be all like, "They're good people."
Yeah. He does have an action though.
All right, so he will, fly up with his fancy cape and land beside near Gaddy, not so close that he is also engaged with the goblins. Like aces. And it's like, good job, you showed up just for the fun part. And he'll take out his longbow, and Gaddy's still engaged with two. How many?
You were engaged with a goblin
Oh, single.
and Ahrankorrahz. The other ones
Oh,
fell
and
off.
Ahrankorrahz. Right.
Only two of them survived the spear.
Yes, right.
And one of them died, right?
One of them is dead.
One of them killed another one on the way down.
Then he'll actually take a shot at the goblin that's engaged with Gaddy.
Oh yes, and one of them died too. Birds.
18 versus AC, but he gets to roll it again. 19 versus AC. Apparently he's a really bad shot.
It's actually a really good shot. He's just shooting someone who's hard to hit.
Yes.
Yeah, it's escalate to 3.
Gaddy's laughing at him, which he's not appreciating.
Orc Lord is up. He is going to deliver a mighty boot to Doc's gut. Fail horribly, but Doc still takes 40 points of damage. As you are horribly doubled over, winded. A tremendous boot to the gut. He's going to try and grab your axe, but you're going to sort of contesting with it. The remaining goblin is going to attempt to disengage from Gaddy, because he doesn't know that's a terrible idea.
It's -4.
So he fails, which does something, I believe.
I get to attack him, I think, just don't, like, a
I think
regular...
it just automatically
No.
does damage.
Threatening.
Why wouldn't you write that down, you horrible
I'm
monster?
so sorry.
You're a terrible person. Do you have just the adventure or the champion as well?
I'm actually not seeing it on my sheet.
Maybe you
Did I
replaced
not?
it with something.
It must have not made it from... Huh.
Or maybe you replaced it with something.
Yeah,
When you realized
sorry.
it didn't do what you thought it did.
No, I haven't made any changes to my sheet since then. I'm thinking maybe
I
it was
think it
just
does
a...
damage equal to your dex or combat.
Okay.
Something like that.
Well, I don't have room for it on my feet, so I don't have it.
Whatever. The goblin fails. Tries to poke you in the gut. This goblin guy crits you.
Oh.
You're going to
said it.
take 24 points of damage.
Okay.
Stabs you right there.
I'm not standing anymore.
You fall down. The goblin goes.
Yes!
He's doing a merry jig with his spear.
Wait, it still gets to attack me after it failed to disengage?
It's move action. Disengage.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, Gaddy just like...
He's like
Yeah, no, what happened?
he's
Gaddy
the
was like,
wolf guy, so
her brother
the
was
blaster
stabbed. Like, ow!
Oh, yes. Glorabag is the greatest.
Gaddy, you're dying.
Death save?
Yep.
Do I add anything to a death save?
I think it's a flat roll.
12!
Right?
So I have never been in the situation where I am dying, and I have...
Question. I need to refresh my rules of what
I'm
actually
so
happens
sorry.
when you do that.
Yeah, I think it's...
I think you just die. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
I think you get a few tries.
Yeah, I think it's if you fail 3 times, you
It's a hard save. You need 16 or better. What did you get? 12. Right. Strike 1. 4th failed save kills you. If you roll 16 or better, you spend a recovery and heal that much. If you roll a natural 20, you spend a recovery and also get to take your turn normally. After explaining what thoughts of heroic fortitude allowed you to do that.
I would say the story is, I really do not want to be known as the girl who got killed by a goblin.
This is true. You don't want to be known as the guy who got killed with something with the incompetent trait.
She get killed by a goblin, but she's not in front of Winston.
A goblin mook, no less.
I guess, yeah, Winston doesn't seem like the name of like the most badass of her brothers. So
No.
he's
No.
never been like the one she was in competition with. and
He's
it's
actually
like,
younger than you.
Yeah. No, she can't die in front of Winston.
Done in front of Winston. Ahrankorrahz is going to he's just going to provoke from the goblin. He doesn't care. The goblin might hit him. Possibly. No, he doesn't. And he's going to come over to you there, Diggy. You seem unengaged. And he's going to try and cut you in half. He will take the 13. 27 AC.
Yes.
You take 25 points of damage.
Okay. I'm down.
Everyone's down?
2 of them are. Jiggy, death save. 2. Nice. The giants are gone. Doc, you're up.
If I use Mighty Healing, do they come back up?
If you heal someone while they're unconscious, yes, they regain consciousness.
Alright, I'm going to use my standard action and cast Mighty Healing. Choose up to 3 creatures, including you. Each target can heal using a recovery.
Good plan.
Yay!
You're not dead.
Yay! I like not being dead. Oh. rolled pretty well on that.
Oh yeah, don't forget to add plus 12 or plus 10. Sorry, because I'm a healer.
You guys are actually starting to feel a bit warmer. Glancing idly over the side, you can see the moon wreck appears to be fading a bit. It's thawing out
Well,
somewhat. You're passing
that
over
kind
some
of makes
badlands.
sense.
You can see a forest in the distance.
Let's get there before we kill them. Kill the forest. By making it an icy wasteland.
The only forest you know of in this area is the Cairnwood, which separates the moon wreck from the Hell Marsh.
Oh,
So you appear to be heading Diablos-wards.
Oh, that's not going to bode well for. Oh, we didn't roll. I guess that doesn't make. No, we wouldn't make.
No,
it.
I didn't have you roll like con dice for
Which we
something
would.
that's just
we're
going to
in
be
the
a
middle
fight.
Of, yeah, we're in the middle of everything.
Is that everything, Doc?
I'm gonna try to disengage with the Orc Lord.
Okay.
And fail.
Alright. Friendlies? Question mark?
Yes. Mostly friendlies.
Alright, so, Orc Lord, the dwarf, she's going to try to disengage, just so that they can get an opportunity to attack me using the crossbow, and fail. So, it's going to stab the Orc Lord again with a saber, going with the tried and true, well, at least it will kill something.
Sure.
I mean, stab it enough times, we'll wear the minions out.
There's only 1 minion left.
16 on the die. That's 20 damage.
What did you
It
get
is,
to hit?
Huh?
What is it to hit, though?
Oh,
I assume
that
it is.
is, yeah, probably.
That's
So
plus
11
is
plus
22.
27.
plus 16?
Yeah. How much damage? 20?
Yeah.
Right. She delivers a heavy cut across the Orc Lord's torso, which doesn't leave a mark. That goblin who stabbed you, who's cheering, goes, ah! Oh, why? Oh, worst pain ever. He hasn't fallen over yet, though. He's just clutching his chest in agony.
If he were to
Bjorn is tired of people not listening to him, so he's just going to charge the Orc Lord and hit him with his axe.
Go for it.
Sorry about that.
That would be a 29 versus AC.
Oh, yeah.
21 damage.
All right. That goblin goes, oh, it's alright, I think I'm better now. And then his head just explodes for no apparent reason, as off in the distance you can see Bjorn has hammered the Orc Lord in the face. Wait, I think I'm okay. I think I'm gonna be okay. And it falls over. Your head exploded.
Now Winston's going to take a shot. Like he was lining up a shot at the goblin and then it exploded. And not want to be thrown off by that for long, he just redirects to Ahrankorrahz.
Right.
Not the Orc Lord? The one that can hit.
Do you want the NPC to score the kill?
Well,
He could.
well,
All right,
that
go for
and also,
Ahrankorrahz.
well,
Up
no,
to
probably
you.
the reason thing is you go after the one who's fighting with his sister.
Okay.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
nepotism. Yay. Is it possible to have his shot go for try and like cut off his necklace?
He could try that, yeah. It's a penalty to hit, like -4 or something. It's a pretty hard shot.
Well then it'd be 12, 21, sorry, 23.
Not quite. Did you add escalation?
No, 26.
Is that with the penalty?
Yes, it is with the penalty.
Alright, you actually snap the chain, it falls on the ground. And he goes, ah! You bastard! What have I ever done to you?
Which chain?
Like,
Tried to kill my
like-
sister.
He's like,
As the stone and the little doll hat on it.
he's
and
like,
it's
you're,
really simple.
like, you're assuming I need a reason. And then also, yes.
He will offer Winston untold power and riches as a captain of his army when he takes the Low King's throne. I'll let your sister live. I won't stab her in the heart.
Which is like, have you tried killing her? It's not. It's like, it's easier said than
That
done.
goblin just pretty close.
God, he's like, ah. Yeah, Winston just be like, yeah, she's never living that down.
Oh, the Orc Lord is turned us up. You're still engaged with him, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Despite my
how about
many
you?
attempts.
40 damage. Boom.
How is Winston, unfortunate glory, just kind of like.
He's actually going to tackle you, spear tackle you onto the ground. You are actually on one of the wings now.
Oh.
It's starting to go on an upswing.
Oh.
Gaddy, you're up.
Oh dear. Well, presumably I'm going to stand.
He says, "Give me my axe. You have no right to it. You want this axe so bad, laddie? Come and get it." That's what I'm trying to do.
Axe to the face.
He's got you like pinned on the wings and they're like fighting over the thing.
I'm still hampered, yes?
Yes.
So only a
You need to make a save on that in the last turn, I think, though.
Oh, okay, so.
Nope, still hammered.
Alright, well then just a basic attack at the jackass with the... Oh, wait, so I'm not supposed to kill him, am I?
Kill who?
Connor. Well,
You can hurt him.
I will hurt him. Alright, so that would just be a 20?
No,
Oh, 24, sorry.
that's exactly what you did.
Aha, 24. Ooh, too bad I'm using a blunt weapon, or else I just try and cut off his hand. But, blunt weapon, so yeah.
Bones will heal back. It's returning
Arms
attached.
grow back.
Just trying to get the ring off.
Actually, in this world, arms do grow back. Just ask Doc. His grew back, but made of metal. That's way better.
Oh, don't be such a baby.
35 damage.
Crunch.
Like that was for the comment about the goblin.
Get to experience one of his traits. It is only 19 physical defense.
Aha, does not hit.
You hit him very hard, and you actually open a wound on his torso, which spurts green, which you back away from. That doesn't look healthy.
No. Can I roll a born for this adventuring knowledge check to see if I know what that is?
Oh, you don't need to roll. He's a green dragon. If he was drawing power from the green, he's returning some of the powers of a green dragon, which is poison.
Ah, lovely.
His blood is probably venomous.
Yeah, delightful. Good thing I did cut out.
That would have been funny, though. Just spraying everywhere. Target 1d6 nearby enemies.
Question, was standing from prone a move action?
I believe so.
Okay, never mind that.
I don't know if prone is even a condition in this game.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, can I take a healing potion? Was my question. Oh, right.
I think it's actually a standard to drink a potion if you don't have the bell.
Okay, well, then I thought it was
Ahrankorrahz. Oh, Ahrankorrahz.
I probably should have done that anyway, instead of attacking. Next time.
Ahrankorrahz. Well, the first thing he's going to do is pick up that necklace. Since you just left it there.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys.
Jiggy, you know what to do next turn.
Yeah, pretty much. Where are you anyway, Jake?
Still probably engaged with him.
Engaged with Ahrankorrahz?
He went to he attacked me, right?
If he's engaged with me, though, can he do
He's the
something
one
like
that
that?
put me down.
He can attack him at a -2 or attack you.
No, but I mean, can he just bend down to pick something up if he's actively engaged? Okay.
Yeah, it's just
Okay. Oh, he's also a
that
dwarf. He's
and
close
still
to the
attack.
ground.
Yep. Alright, so he is going to try to attack. Oh, let's see. Actually, he's going to try and disengage from you. 2 rolls twice. He does not succeed,
Failed.
sadly. Oh, he's just going to try and attack you then.
Yeah.
He will take the 19.
Oh. I'm going back down.
Are going to take 25 damage.
Oh, I'm not going quite down. I
Well,
said an and.
Share madness. One nearby enemy. Jiggy!
Oh.
That is 22 mental defense.
Yep.
Alright, take 25 psychic damage and continue being hampered, save ends. Also, you make a save against being hampered. Not
Success.
hampered anymore. Jiggy, you're up. Restricted to basic attacks. No thief strike.
Darn. But there's also no sneak attack.
Sneak attack is not an attack. It's a class feature.
Ah, alright.
You can't use any rogue tricks.
The Orc Lord has no more minions.
Correct. He's currently tussling with Doc on the wing of a dragon.
How are you doing?
Don't worry
health-wise?
about me, okay? I'm
I think
completely fine with this.
probably got
Just
that.
get that. Just get the ring.
Oh, that's the thing.
Right there.
My wrench is hungry for Orc Lord's
Well,
soul.
he's bleeding to death, so.
I'm going to try to disengage.
Okay. Roll twice, take the lowest.
16,
His stone does other things.
7, 16 and 7.
He trips you when you try to do so.
Alright.
He gets to roll 2d20 on his attacks. If you try to disengage, you roll 2d20 and take the lowest. Fun with Ahrankorrahz. He's a dick. He also has a trait called He's the Goddamn Big Bad.
Alright. Flying Blade? Throw my...
You're in
wait,
melee, you
let's-
don't have to do that.
No, against Orc Lord.
You take an opportunity attack, but you can try.
Oh wait, that I can only do that with bladed things. That's a specific rule of that.
Yep, you have to throw a knife, basically, which is actually a d4 weapon.
Damn. So much for that. Alright, gonna hit him.
Minecraft?
Yep, gonna hit him. 14 plus...
Is it at least 10?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you gonna roll your sneak attack?
Yep.
Have you used your improved sneak attack feat power? Oh, you don't want to forget that ability. Yeah. Once per day he can roll d20s for his sneak attack.
Dang.
Now is the time to do that.
Yes.
15 is
34.
3. Oh, yeah, sorry.
It's not going to be a good number. You might want to just take that out of the folder, dude. Rather than constantly lifting it up, looking at it, and putting it back.
41 damage.
Yeah. Wump. Stab. Ah! Ching! Does 28 hit your physical defense?
Yes,
Take 10 poison damage as blood splatters into your face.
but it's a wrench.
Still make him bleed when you hit him with it.
Alright. I'm at 7 HP,
If
by
it
the
makes
way.
you feel better, you hit him in the stomach, he bends over and spews blood in your face.
I'm at 7 HP, by the way.
Duck. You're up.
So the Orc Lord doesn't have health.
Nope. If you hit him at this point, you will manage to defeat him.
All right. I say, you want this axe so bad? Here, take it. I give him the axe.
Are you gonna like, as he's like trying to pull on him, you're just gonna sort of push him so he falls off the dragon?
No, I'm gonna let him take the axe. Then while he's distracted, I take out my knife and stab him.
Sure. Give me an attack.
All right.
If you fail, is he just gonna get the axe?
Yeah.
That's a crit.
Nice.
I stab him in the brain.
I'm gonna say he actually takes the axe, gets up, and goes, "Ha ha!" You actually, from the ground, kick him in the stomach, and he staggers backwards, drops the axe, which you catch again, goes backwards, off the wing, and plummets to the earth below, where you can see you're now passing over the Cairnwood. You can see there's what looks like a tribe of lizard men who are standing around a little bonfire. They have a bunch of what look like heads on pikes. The Orc Lord falls down and lands on one of the pikes, skewering him through. All the lizard men look at him as he's like twitching. Then they look at their cooking fire, which is currently empty. Then one of them just picks up the stick and does this with it, and puts it over the fire. And the other lizard men go, Alright,
Yeah, I'm also gonna get off the wing.
good plan.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna engage with anyone.
Alright.
I'm gonna stay out of engagement, and I am going to. Yeah, I'll just heal myself. All right. Does anyone need it more?
I'm at 7 HP.
7 HP.
He's at 7. I'm at 16. So he's dying.
Yeah, sure.
One hit knocks any of you out.
Yeah, we're
The only thing that doesn't knock you out is if you hit Ahrankorrahz and get hit with poison blood.
yeah.
That wouldn't fit.
Which hopefully
So,
will
yeah,
be.
heal yourself.
Actually, I'm probably gonna take a potion.
Recovery plus 10.
Ooh. Okay, I'm at 44 HP, thanks.
Alrighty.
The friendlies are up.
Well,
You rapidly see the lizard men encampment pass in the distance. You can see some marsh underneath you now. Occasionally you see a spot of what looks like lava.
Well, I think we know what we're doing next.
the Orc Lord is dead.
Correct.
Now I'm wondering what her...
This is actually a great time. Could you hand me that card?
Okay.
Yeah. He's a bitch.
The rest
Good
you
one,
two
left.
can act. She's actually she's gonna fire her crossbow at Ahrankorrahz. She misses him though. Okay.
Actually, would you mind if Winston went next?
Go for it.
Okay.
The friendlies act in sort of whatever order you want.
Okay. Well, he's going to very annoyingly shoot the necklace out of his hand.
Sure. Try and shoot him in the hand. Go for it. -1. Actually, I'll only give it -2 here.
-2.
It's not as hard. Before you were trying to cut a string. This time you're just shooting him in the
22.
hand.
22, which isn't gonna hit, I assume. That was including the escalation. Well, in that case, it'd be 18, so it definitely doesn't hit. 22 minus 2, 20.
No.
Well, he's not doing well.
Manages to avoid that. Alright. Bjorn?
Bjorn. He's gonna run up to the head of the dragon, the lich dragon, and try to hit its brain.
Okay. Give me an attack.
14 versus AC.
But if it's
It's not hard to hit.
Yeah.
But actually you
is
hit,
there a
but
brain there to hit?
you're not sure. You hit the dragon. You just sort of chip off a chunk of like scaly, icy, frozen patch on his head. Doesn't seem to have done much.
Alright.
I will say hitting the dragon to the head will do something potentially,
Yeah.
but that's not good enough.
Well, what about the 40 bis damage?
That's what it's
Your
Bjorn.
Lord continues
Bjorn.
crackling over a fire. That's his action. He curses your names. This is his dying breath. Gaddy, you're up.
He's gonna take a healing potion like a pansy. Oh, and the 2d. Where's my other D8? I lost the D8. Sorry.
So I'm basically the dwarf king now.
Probably. Like, even if you get Connor back at this point, you're much more in the running here. Because, I mean, Bjorn witnessed it too. As long as he survives.
I'm slightly less dead now. So that was a standard action, so I've got a move action left. Can I use that move action to try and also grab the necklace?
Yep.
This
Try.
could end badly
dex
for me,
check.
being that I am not a... and presumably acrobatic, she's quite agile, she's pretty good at getting around people.
I would say it's more of a tug of war. Like, you're not so much interested in getting the thing as making sure he doesn't
24.
No.
No? Dang it. Would I have... It's a dex check, so I don't add escalation to that, right?
No.
Didn't think so. It would have been 29 otherwise. Too bad.
Ahrankorrahz is up. Seeing as we just tried to take that from him.
Yeah, he's going after... Well, he's going after me anyway, let's face it.
He's actually going to go for Jiggy, the guy who stabbed him for a bunch.
Well,
The guy who conked him over the
I'll
head.
take it.
23 AC, I don't think that
Aha! Fail!
is. 28 AC escalation.
Hit.
25 damage. You wouldn't like him much better if he missed.
He does
Right now, if he misses and he has Kraga's head, he actually makes a second, much worse attack.
Ooh, okay.
Called
well.
Training Touch, where he trains life and heals.
Ooh.
Jiggy, you're up.
Okay. Sneak attack. No. A strike.
Did you save against being hampered at the end of last turn?
I don't think you rolled.
I think
You didn't roll,
you
so
said
roll
that.
out.
Right.
It's a save ends effect.
16.
Yep, you're not hampered.
Okay. Thieves strike.
Sure.
I'm going to try to get the Kragadol.
Sure. It's one thing.
Ooh, well done.
Okay, that is 18 plus 9.
Oh, actually, you wouldn't take a minus because this is a power yet. But
Right, so 18 plus 9 is...
18 on the die,
Yeah.
you hit.
Alright, that's versus physical defense.
Yep.
Okay. Half damage. Also, plus it's 16 plus, they don't notice.
Oh. Don't think that's possible.
Yeah, he's being...
He would notice that the effect has ended on himself.
No, it's like he was holding it back over here because he got away from Gaddy. He was like, haha!
What it means is, I will say what it means is he doesn't know it was taken by you.
Ah.
He's like, where the hell did it go?
He just knows that it's gone.
Right, let's see, that is... It's 30 damage.
Okay.
Oh, half.
31.
Half of it, so...
15.
I'm also going to go and wear it.
Okay. Doc, you're up.
Alright. Spirits of the righteous against that guy.
Okay.
Under the assumption that it might gain its effects.
Alrighty.
21 versus mental defense.
No.
Oh.
Did you add escalation?
No, I didn't. So,
Stop forgetting that exists.
26.
Yes.
You're like a big flashing sign. Escalation.
26.
Escalation. It's right there in the middle of the table. Like, it's pretty hard to forget. It's literally the default resting place for my eyes. Looking forward, and I still forget it. Yeah, you do what I do. Add up the tens first.
yeah. 32. 33 holy damage.
Alright.
And I'm going to say the spirits attack his spirit.
Okay. 43, you said?
Yeah. And who has the lowest hit points?
Yeah, probably still Jiggy, I think. Oh, wait, no, you healed last turn, didn't you? I am at, because I just took a healing potion and then got hit, I'm at 39.
I'm at 44.
Alright, you get plus 4 hit 8. Plus 4 AC. Okay.
Sitting at 29 AC.
And I'm going to use Cure Wounds on you.
Ooh, what does that do?
Same as
Recovery
basic
plus
heal,
10?
except it's a daily.
Ah, so recovery plus 10.
Yeah.
Hey, Jiggy, could you make me a saving throw?
18 on the die.
Alright. You smell something weird. It smells like familiar. You can't quite place it, but it's like fogging up your head. Eventually you sort of shake the cobwebs out. Not sure what that was. Hey, you guys can do something. Captain Aylin Bird has sat down. She is holding a wound in her side.
Yeah.
She does not look like she's super competitive right now.
Uh-huh.
You two are up.
Alrighty. Maybe we should see what you do first.
Once
Jiggy,
it's
roll
like,
me an
hey,
intelligence check.
19 on the die.
Right. That smell is perfume and brimstone. Very familiar from a certain train.
Did the succubus show up?
the succubus is burned! Son up! And
The succubus is what?
it's burned!
Bird?
Burned!
Who's Bird?
the captain of the Crusader army. And Winston's commanding officer.
Oh crap, he's gonna attack
He's actually going to
us.
shout a command to Winston and say that Jiggy is actually working with the Orc Lord. He's a spy. And Winston can make me a saving throw. His knee-jerk reaction is to obey an order. She orders him to shoot Jiggy.
Does Gaddy recognize this particular form of enthralled command?
You can sort of start to smell it now. Yeah. I mean, Jiggy can certainly call something out about it. So Winston is going to shoot Jiggy.
22 versus AC.
Is the rune word off?
Yes, it would have.
Alright, so.
Oh, sorry,
yeah,
I've been counting the rune. I didn't think that it would have. Sorry.
No, it's a new fight.
Alright, yes, it does hit, but I'm gonna roll with it.
So he takes half damage from it. It's 20, I believe. It just does 20 damage.
Oh, so yeah. So we have
So
to
you take 10.
Okay.
Bjorn can still act normally, though.
You traitorous wench!
He does not know that effect came from her.
Oh, really?
Well, he's up at the head of the dragon, man.
Are you going
Well,
to
he
say
didn't-
anything?
That's why he's not being affected
I
by
did.
this
Oh, you
effect.
said succubus?
Yeah.
Oh wait, he didn't hear her say shoot him?
He might have.
Okay.
He doesn't know. I mean, she's ordering her minion to shoot Jiggy. Jiggy's not a member of the Dwarven army. Now, if she ordered him to shoot you, that would have been a problem. These chumps, though, they can't be trusted. That guy's a gnome. Look at that guy. And there with his gnomeness. Bjorn is apparently racist. Toward the crater markers. I don't know if that counts as racist or sensitive.
Get to turn around to Winston and be like, Winston!
So I'm just gonna
That
hit.
said, I mean, like, if Doc shouted at Bjorn to do something, he would probably do it.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, Bjorn, get that lady! She's a traitor!
Right? Yeah. Okay.
Alrighty.
Roll Bjorn to do something.
Alright. Well, then shoot him! It says I can use my Javelin of Faith as a basic ranged attack, so
Sure.
I can. Yeah.
I like that exchange.
Yeah.
He's trying to then shoot him. I love it.
Well, then shoot it. So that would
sorry,
be 17 versus physical defense.
Nope. Damn. She evades that.
Alright, 5 holy damage.
So Winston doesn't act of his own volition this turn, I assume.
Well, he did act. He
Okay,
shot at Jiggy.
Okay. Alright.
Escalate. Escalation is actually going to stay the same as a new combatant, essentially. Gaddy, you're up.
Turn around and Winston and be like, Winston!
Sorry, reflex. Someone shouts an order, you do it.
Okay. That bitch is a succubus!
Oh, come on. I know a succubus if I saw one, if one showed up and took over my camp.
You failed every test!
That may be true, but I mean, that's just hurtful bringing that up now. I mean,
That bitch tried to kill us on the train! I knew
Just a
that.
heads up, 10 minutes.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, Gaddy's like, I don't have time for this! And she's gonna turn around, because she's engaged with it. I'm gonna try and disengage from... Oh, but I'm not gonna be able to run to attack her anyway, because that's a move action to do it. She's gonna be like, damn it, don't have time for
well,
this.
when
and
you
just...
disengage, you also move.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so I assume it's just 11, right?
Yep.
So, disengage is and she's gonna freaking just charge straight at Bird, like,
Sure.
leave us alone!
Can't. Orders. By confidentiality.
20 versus AC.
No. Actually, sorry. Yes.
Oh, escalate.
Also, I'm betting you forgot to add escalation again.
I totally did. Totally. Son of a bitch. So yeah, so let's roll some damage.
Yep.
Some damage up in this place. 38 damage. Sorry, 37 damage. And I have some earbuds. So I can...
Packet slash?
Yeah, so I just want to say make a second melee attack, but I didn't write down whether it has to be against a different opponent. I'm sorry.
I'm annoyed because I'm pretty sure I had to look this up for you once before.
I'm sorry, I should have written added down. I'm so sorry. I usually have my book on me, but I do not have my book on me tonight.
Different target.
Different target?
Yep.
Alright, well, Yeah, nope, then I'm...
Usable only once per round.
Yeah, nope. Nope, that's it.
Ahrankorrahz. His little gem has disappeared.
Sorry about
He's
the
more than right about that. Not sure where it went though. But then you went and put it on.
I put on the doll.
It is a necklace with a doll head, a holy symbol, and a green gem on it.
Oh, it's all
It
one
is a
thing.
single item. I've said this like 6 times. Every time you said just the doll head, I went, it's one item. Every time.
Okay.
I'm sorry I left Ahrankorrahz sitting there, but Getty's got a history
That
with
is
this
32
person.
AC.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is.
Take 25 damage. And madness. 1 on you and 1 on Aelin, actually. You, that is a 19 on the die, for 25 psychic damage, and your hampered save ends. So you
Okay.
took a total of 50.
Yeah,
Aelin, that is a miss.
I'm down, by the way.
Chiggy, death save.
17 on the die.
Alright, spend a recovery.
Cool.
Doc.
I'll try shooting at the demon girl again.
Okay.
Right. 31 versus physical defense.
Yep.
I'm assuming that hits.
Oh yeah.
23 to holy damage.
Hit friendlies. Captain Bird is going to provoke from you. Provoke. She's trying to move away from you. You make an attack. Basic attack. No flexibles.
Oh, 14. That ain't gonna hit
You're gonna
enough.
miss.
There's miss damage.
Even with the escalation die, you're gonna miss.
No, I knew that wasn't gonna hit. So yeah, 5. Measly 5 miss damage.
She is going to move away from you, jump off the side of the dragon, and turn it, plummet straight toward the ground, and turn into a succubus and fly down toward the Hellmarsh. The other two have stuff they can do though, so she's out of the fight.
Yeah. Winston.
She did her job.
Yeah. Winston,
Killing you guys was just because she hates you.
Winston's probably feeling a little sheepish at the moment, and is gonna get a total earful from his sister in a bit.
Actually, Bjorn Bonesplitter is going to try to break up the fight and put Ahrankorrahz in a full Nelson.
Sure, give me a strength check.
Okay, what do I add?
Strength of... call it 4.
Okay. 14?
14? No.
With this level, too.
Bjorn doesn't have a level. He's like a monster.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a grab attack.
Winston's just gonna, and then just turn around and shoot Ahrankorrahz.
Sure. Crit fail.
Crit fail.
Crit fail. Winston Longbow.
Oh, so he gets to roll again?
Yep.
I wasn't sure what he would on a crit fit.
He's still gonna miss though.
Yeah.
He just doesn't hit himself in the eye with a broken bowstring.
Ow!
Get it, you're up.
Spins her mace, turns around, and running charge at Ahrankorrahz. My God! Yes, I know that. I remember this time. So it was 22.
22? No.
Didn't think so. But does 24 hit?
Yes.
Alright, then I do half damage.
Alright.
25 damage. I got 50 damage. Naturally, that's not bad. 10, 10, 9, 9.
Ahrankorrahz.
Yeah. She misses with the mace, and ends up just body checking him instead.
He is going to go for the old... He's going to continue trying to cut you in half with -2 because you're engaged. That's a 19 on the die. So he's still going to hit you. Actually, you're unconscious.
You're
he just
unconscious?
cover.
Oh, okay. So, alright. So he is stabbing you again. 25 damage.
Question, though.
Yep.
Does the green thing mean my blood turns green, too?
No. It has no effect on you.
No, actually. Darn.
If we weren't so short-changed at the time, I would actually point out the effect if someone else wears it is it starts choking you. Yeah. I'm not doing that because we don't have time for that.
Alright, so...
Share madness. Ooh,
how
targets.
much damage?
That is 25. He's going to hit 3 targets with a share madness attack. We go for Doc, Gaddy, and Winston.
Okay.
Actually, are you still conscious?
I'm at 9 HP.
You, Doc, and actually Winston.
No, no Getty?
No, okay. You. That is miss. Doc.
Is he
22
intentionally going
mental
for the
defense?
weaker?
Yep.
Right. Take 25 psychic damage in your hamper.
Okay.
And on Winston, that is miss.
Is he intentionally going for the most wounded?
He's going for him, so he can kill him and take his necklace back.
Are we putting you in danger of being late for work?
How much HP do
No.
you have?
Okay, because 84. I'm good.
You?
9.
Alright, I want to go and give her the necklace.
Okay. She's in the same fight with you.
Is that okay?
Yeah,
Can
sure.
that be done? Yeah.
It won't do anything, but you
Yeah.
can.
Well, the point is that maybe it'll get his attention away from me.
Sure. Make me a dex check to pass it off without him just intercepting it.
19 on the die.
Yep. He tries to snatch it as you pass it, but you manage to snap it up with whatever.
Alright, so would that take my standard?
No.
24?
Yep. That hits.
Okay, I'm getting better.
Yeah. Actually, we're all doing pretty well right now. I'm actually pretty
That's
impressed.
20.
Alright, so 29 damage.
Okay.
Sneak attack, another 10.
So 39.
Yep.
Doc, you're up.
Alright. I look at what what Bjorn Bone Splitter was trying to do, and look here. You grab the one arm, I'll grab the other.
Okay. Alright. Give me a strength check. Roll twice, take the highest.
Right? That would be 19.
I'll say that works.
Okay.
It's functionally an attack.
Alright. Quickly now, grab his ring!
Struggling with.
That's just holding the soul, though. I don't think it's actually.
You need someone to actually read that ritual scroll off.
Who's got it?
Jiggy currently has it.
Okay.
I believe. Actually, I think Regolith
I was gonna
technically
say, I think
have it.
Regla had it.
Regolith arrives, having fought off the snow sprite that attacked him. He's covered in blood. Half of his hair is frozen. One of his arms is a popsicle. He's holding the scroll though, and he's gonna start reading it.
How long is it gonna take for
Friendlies are
that
up.
scroll to take effect?
Probably a round or two.
Okay.
Friendlies are up.
Winston's gonna take a shot at Connor. He actually doesn't know you're not supposed to kill him. 22 versus AC.
Nope.
That's
There you
gonna
go.
hit.
Over 20.
20, yeah.
Okay. And Bjorn is holding him. Getty, you're up.
Getty is
You
going
can also help hold him down.
Well, first he's gonna tuck the necklace
I will
somewhere
say
into her
if
clothes
like
where he can't
all
get
of
to
you
it.
are holding him down, he's not going to be able to break out of it.
Oh, I was
You
just
got the
gonna take
necklace away
advantage-
from him.
I was gonna just take advantage of being held and just go like, ha ha ha. Because he's pretty close to being knocked out, right?
No, he's not even staggered.
Oh, never
He has
mind.
500 hit points.
Then, yeah, Gaddy's going to take advantage of her practice of having many, many siblings. And do I have to roll a check to also get in on this hole?
Sure. Why not?
Plus strength and assuming presumably eclectic family, as we have established that she has a penchant for grappling with people. So 24.
Alright, you get a hold of him without catching a errant foot in the face. Alright, I'm going to say with Bjorn, Doc, Gaddy, and Winston each holding a limb, you can hold him down well enough for Brendan to read off the scroll and get Connor's soul back in Connor's body. You are still on a dragon. Connor wakes up. He gives you an enormous hug and just starts sobbing.
Yeah.
And
Alright,
seems
Connor, you
is
know
like
how to turn on
incomprehensible.
Connor, do you know how to turn undead?
He does.
Okay, don't kill us all now.
Are you two going to turn undead together?
Yes.
And steer the dragon? Alright.
Okay, can you steer?
I will say working together, you can turn the dragon. The only question now is what do you want to steer the dragon into as it begins crashing towards the earth?
Out of the Hellmarsh.
Somewhere with a lot of ledges to jump onto.
Okay. You could crash it into the Diabolist stronghold. That's a pretty good screw you.
I'm all for this plan.
We're basically
then
moving into epilogue territory here.
We'll end up in the Diablo stronghold, so aren't we a little concerned about that?
I'm sure we'll be fine. We fought ourselves out of worse.
Yeah, no, neither Winston or
My
Gaddy
wrench is
actually-
buzzing for this. Trash it into the stronghold.
Let's do it.
Alright. You bring the body of the white, which created the Moonwreck, which if you note, the Moonwreck is this big. Hellmarsh is about that big.
Oh no!
When you crash the white into the Diablo stronghold, it erupts in an enormous blast of frost that covers the entire marsh and all of Lake Hope there. The stuff all the way from the Cairnwood to the stalking trees is just becomes a field of ice. The ice actually closes over the hellholes. The Diabolist forces are encased in frozen statues.
You realize that we've possibly now just made an enemy of the Crusader.
You've probably killed the Diabolist. You actually, when you approach, find yourself in the stronghold, you actually find her frozen on her throne. You have trapped the Hellmarsh in endless winter. This is basically epilogue territory, so if there's anything in particular you guys want to do, you could do so now.
Maybe
when
we
you
should
return
save it for next week.
Yeah.
it probably wouldn't take that long.
Well, presumably we're going back to Forge.
And I'm honestly not in that big of a hurry.
Okay.
When you return to Forge, you find that in your absence, during there was a ceremony where they were preparing basically the giant rehearsal feast was being set up. Apparently, a plot was uncovered by Paul Goodelf and his assistant, Mara.
Yeah.
They found out.
Oh wait, it's his assistant is the daughter of the succubus that we. Oh, sorry.
Well, she survived. She flew away.
Yeah, but
She doesn't
we should
work
have
with the
a
Obelisk.
later.
She flew off away somewhere.
Anyway, sorry, carry on. Sorry to interrupt.
Yep. You find out that apparently there was some sort of plot against the forces of... During the coronation, you find out what Bloom was supposed to do.
Yeah.
An investigation by Paul Goodell found out it was supposed to cause the entire congregation at the crowning ceremony to begin hallucinating that enemy forces, the Orc Lord, had broken in and begin killing each other. And slaughtering basically the entire dwarven population of Forge in self-inflicted bloodlust. So, along with the Emperor, who was visiting from Axis, which would throw the Dragon Empire and the dwarves into chaos, which would allow the High Druid to re-establish control of the area. And the death of the Emperor's family line would eliminate a spell that exists over the Midland Sea, which causes it to be calm. That's what pushed all the monsters out of the sea. It would return what was called Stormbringer, which was what the sea used to be called, which is just an endless storm over the entire area. The High Druid wants that back because with it gone, it just pushes all these monsters into everywhere else in the Wildlands. So you uncover what that was about. It turns out Ahrankorrahz, the Black Dragon, was working with Peter Thunderhue. They had discovered that the potion did not actually work. Fortunately, Paul Goodell managed to find the forces who were planning to bring about that particular incident. They found out Ahrankorrahz was actually planning to betray Ahrankorrahz along to the High Druid in order to gain some status there and destroy all the dwarves who were always pestering him. As well as get rid of Ahrankorrahz, who he did not in fact like at all, and thought was insane. What do you know? The Black Dragon's a duplicitous dick. It turns out Ahrankorrahz, the body he was inhabiting, he killed Peter Thunderhue, the alchemist, and then took his place brewing stuff. He was killed by a figure that had been in Forge's history, known as Fast Noctis, which was some assassin some time ago.
Ninja?
Yeah, kind of. They're not sure if it was a dwarf, but there was a rash of high-profile political assassinations. Apparently, eventually, a suspect was found and convicted and tried, but there wasn't a public trial, and no one's actually sure what exactly happened. But you do find out that Paul Goodell himself died at the hands of Peter Thunderhue. His assistant Mara actually avenged him and killed Ahrankorrahz. Mara is actually... I'll just tell you this because if you had hung around in Forge, this would sort of be the plot line you were doing. Mara is Fast Noctis. Paul found her and has been working on rehabilitation, basically. She did not like corruption inherent in the Dwarven Kingdom and had been murdering corrupt officials. Paul decided to show her the better way of doing that in a more legal fashion. Yes, Mara is actually a very skilled assassin.
So the only good dwarf in all of dwarven politics is now dead.
Which good dwarf?
Paul Goodell.
He's not a dwarf.
Oh, he's an elf.
He's an elf, hence his name. He's a wood elf. His assistant is a tiefling. Saul Goodelf's assistant, the Aasimar lady, she is actually a murderer for hire. She is a pretty horrible person. If you had hung around, I wanted to sort of spin that where the nice guy has the evil assistant who's trying to get better, and the evil guy has the nice assistant who is gradually getting worse.
I like it. I like him.
After the Emperor survived, and he is very thankful to the Dwarven community who protected him, and has established strong trade alliances with Axis. Meanwhile, let's see what else we got going on here. There's the Crusaders' army, with the Hellmarsh gone. They have started leading a charge directly into the Red Wastes, where the abyss itself in Innocence Falls.
Did Connor actually want to be the dwarf king?
No, certainly not now. He's in therapy for a long time. You know that attack Ahrankorrahz does, Share Madness? He was basically just constantly subjected to that. Yeah, he's probably not going to get better.
So I guess the next question is...
Bjorn Bonesplitter tells the story and testifies about how you killed the Orc Lord, defeated a usurper of the throne, returned Connor Blackandle to his body, and destroyed the Diabolist and the entire Hellmarsh. You are basically a hero of legend in Dwarven halls. You are crowned the Low King.
Yeah. Unfortunately, during the accident, my throat gets badly damaged, and I suddenly have developed a very raspy voice.
All right.
During my coronation, just as my god has taken the name Megatronus to, I thought Meriadoc is the name of a simple cleric, not the name of a true dwarf king. So as my one god took the name Megatronus, I take his name. All hail Megatron!
Alright. Megatron now leads the Dwarven Kingdom. Jiggy, you have avenged the deaths of your family by destroying the Diabolist and a massive quantity of abyssal forces. You have also gotten the Crusader to head into the abyss itself to try and destroy hell itself. Would you like to perhaps, do you want to go with them on their probably doomed quest into the abyss? Or would you like to do something else? We'll move on to Gaddy as he thinks. Gaddy, you have certainly earned a hell of a lot of clout with your family for destroying the Diabolist and the entire Hellmarsh, something your dad never managed to do. You are beloved by all of your family, except your dad, who's a little resentful. Kind of stole his thunder on that one.
Aww.
Do you open trade with Regulus family, or do you boat him over?
I open trade with his rival.
So, thus begins a protracted guerrilla war and forge between the members of the Ahrankorrahz family and the Dwarven throne, who attempt several. They become basically a terrorist family. They become the IRA and become an endless thorn in your side. Regolith may or may not be part of that. You're not sure. That's up to him. But that's how his family goes.
I give the axe for killing dragons to just a natural librarian for safekeeping, put it in the archive or something, a man by the name of Orion Pax. I'm sure, absolutely sure, nothing bad will come of this.
I'm sure. You are approached by Helena Ironhunt, who requests a certain item from the vault. You hear this?
Like, nope.
Soon enough, stories spread throughout Forge of some sort of plague that has apparently struck the entire city, but has only killed members of the Ironhunt family.
Yeah.
People are baffled by this. They cannot find any explanation for this, how this happened. But a strange axe has recovered in the central chambers, where Helena Ironhunt and another male member of the family, she's lying on her back holding the axe, and he has a large gash across his chest, having apparently died horribly of some sort of wound.
Yeah.
The axe is considered to be cursed and is locked away in the vault. Probably on your order.
Just put it away.
Clearly that's cursed, yeah?
Dark.
Clearly we gotta get rid of that.
Yeah, we put it in the hands of this one statue guy there.
He doesn't have a soul. Perfect. He can just use it willy-nilly. He goes on a quest of slaughter across the universe.
And now we've been doing bad. I imagine that Gaddy probably isn't welcome to join the quest into the abyss after. He's gonna give her down some space.
He's actually gone on this quest because his failing here, he feels he has to prove himself. So he's going on a probably doomed quest to the abyss itself.
I'm gonna work as a Crusader engineer.
Sure.
To
Building siege
improve
weapons.
their siege weaponry,
Right.
as well as share the imprisonment that my wrench has. See if they can be able to make better use of it.
I'll tell you right now, they probably can't replicate that enchantment.
Well, not replicate, but maybe like I don't know, expand its magic somehow. So
They might try. Yeah. That's some serious mojo you have, though. It's an iron hot bet you get him. You're talking like 13 ages worth of magical talent into that thing.
Yeah,
They might someday, but not soon.
because, like, I imagine that after going into, this place, I would spend probably like all the day just going wham, crash, shatter that demon, shatter that demon.
You're very healthy.
Shatter that demon. Shatter that demon.
Just the spite march. This is renamed the Frost March, and this is renamed the Moon Hills, as the frost leaves from it.
Winston, who was always he was never one of the best of the siblings, so no one really expected him to amount to much, which is how he ends up being sort of like a lackey in someone else's squad as opposed to having any kind of position of power.
Though.
But yeah, he actually got, some props, and yeah, they're all really surprised that he was a part of this. And Gaddy very kindly doesn't tell everyone how many shots he missed.
Especially with his reroll attack.
What, he hit 3 times? That was ridiculous.
So that was Too Many Kingmakers Spoil the Coronation, which is the name of this particular campaign. What did you guys think about it? Questions, comments, suggestions. What did you like, what didn't you like?
That was a lot of fun.
What I really liked is how much of an intelligent dick that a lot of these characters were.
I just like how much Ahrankorrahz betrays everyone. If you actually did the forge side of the quest, it's hilarious. He has like chronic backstabbing disorder.
Sorry, I just figured out what Gaddy's doing though. He's going after that freaking succubus. New goal in life.
Yeah.
That succubus is...
If you're doing that, I would be going with you with my wrench. She's going in there.
Does that mean you two become a buddy cop duo?
No. No.
Do you shoot him if he approaches you?
If they went into hell together, she'd end up pushing him into magma somewhere. Just be like, no. Not worth the risk.
Oh, come on. 2 demon hunters with the sanction of the Dwarf King?
Oh, yeah.
Actually.
I kind of like the idea that you're both hunting Lasalka, but you refuse to work together and just actively work against each other at points. And that's how she keeps surviving all of your confrontations. It's because you start bickering with each other every time.
God damn it, don't kill her, she'll just come back. She needs to be hit by the wrench.
One minion I had sent to assist you isn't really meant for combat at all, just accidentally stabs her in the back one time.
No, that was a lot of fun. I liked that there was like little bits that were tailored for everyone's character at different times. That was awesome.
It was sort of my story, I think.
It got to be that way, yeah.
I think it was because my character was the only one who stayed through from beginning to end.
A lot of it was that, yeah. The main thing was when you guys first made characters, I was taking note of what icons you picked with.
Yeah.
All of you picked like wildly disparate ones. Like you all picked 1 point with each everything, and I'm like, God damn it. I want something to centralize on, and at the time, you and Andrew's character both had a relationship with the Dwarf King.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm gonna make him central and then try to work the other ones in there somehow.
Okay.
And then Andrew left.
Yeah.
And then we wound up with several people who had Diablos relationships.
Yeah.
So she started becoming a lot more important. Yeah, I tried to sort of spotlight each character to have sort of something for them. The only one I never really got for was Jiggy, because he joined kind of late, and his only goal seemed to be killing demons, so I threw demons at him. Anything else?
I liked all the awesome stuff we got to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I also have that, that magic item. Is that the green gem?
Yep.
And I have a troll soul.
If you returned that to the Elf Queen, she would be most appreciative.
You don't have it right now.
That's true, Gaddy has it.
Oh, right.
What does Gaddy do with that?
Probably give it to her dad.
He manages to attune it to work for himself. He might actually survive his campaign in the Abyss
He doesn't want her
with
dad
that thing
to die.
helping out. That or a demon will get a hold of it and develop the power of the green dragon, and then it will just be crazy bananas. All over everything. I'm not sure what Regolith does, but without a trade contract, he's probably not having a happy ending. That's what he gets.
Why would you do that to a
That's what he gets for not showing up on the last day.
Fair enough. I think he did think that the wind up and everything was actually going to be next week.
Well, what does he know?
But,
Clearly, he's a fool.
Well, although Gaddy would speak up for his family with her family, so the Crusaders might.
They get a lot of trade going on to First
Yeah.
Triumph. A lot of demonic goods start showing up in Glitterhagen.
So they're
I mean, even if Regolith is against that, his family's not going to be. Yeah,
You're okay with
the Dwarven Kingdom starts getting played with demonic assassins with demonic equipments. horrible terrorist attacks.
But it was awesome. I like that all of our PCs ended up having pretty distinct goals and personalities and stuff like that.
I didn't like that.
You didn't?
That was a nightmare.
Because we ended up doing stuff that didn't help, I'm sorry.
No, it's more along the lines of like, I need some explanation for why all of them would want to do this.
Oh, I'm sorry. For me, like, listening to them, like I said, of course, I go back and listen all the time.
I
It
found
makes
it
it
increasingly difficult to for my character to figure out why is my character hanging out with these evil people.
Yeah. There's something to be said for, well, they've saved my life about 30 times. Also, as evil as they are competent. Most of them. Some of them.
One of them.
I enjoy that Gaddy's pretty much defining feature, being the Crusader's daughter, was not even a part of her original film.
I just liked it.
It was fun, I enjoyed that a lot. And all the NPCs. The NPCs are fantastic.
I liked all the cool stuff we could do with our magic items.
Oh yeah.
Fleet feather boots were awesome.
I like they like improvise stuff. We're like, let's see if we can use this situation to our advantage.
Can I grab a goblin and throw it at someone? Sure. Why not?
Yeah, that's what
They're
I meant.
goblins.
Like, we got to do a lot of awesome stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to smash down this cliffside. I'm going to allow that because it is awesome.
Can I have explosives? Sure. As I pause and go, there's no good thing that can happen from Corey having explosives. Of course you can have explosives. I'm sure this won't benefit you in any way. In fact, I am certain it won't.
So,
We'll put Gaddy in the box with Tannis spray now.
So next week is going to be essentially deciding what game we want to play next. Because I want as much input as I can get on what kind of campaign you guys want, that sort of stuff. What system you want to play, that sort of thing, settings.
I won't be showing up after January 7th, so...
Probably not necessary to come on then.
Yeah.
Unless you just want to hang out.
Yeah, you guys are assholes. Why would I want to do that?
Exactly. You're all horrible people. Why would I want to hang out with you?